Hey. Coxoxonoxo.
Boom chicala.
Hey. Hey. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. Sport. Full tiltism here every day. Hey gents.
No. What a jerk. What a jerk.
We've been hanging and banging, brother.
Sup y'all.
Well.
Right near the Tesla charging station. Boy.
Good evening. Good morrow. Hello. Hello. Oh, there we are. Hello. Hi there. How the hell you doing? Sorry, I'm adjusting audio levels. We're going to just throw caution to the wind tonight on the music. Couldn't be bothered to load up the copyright-free playlist, so suck it. Well, YouTube almost told me to suck it. Okay, there we go. How we doing, everybody? Welcome. Good
Get your
to
heads
see
in, ladies
you.
and gentlemen.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
What is up? Your radio is broken.
What do it do? All right. So tonight,
Hola Escondido.
we got a few things to do. A couple orders of business. Number one, we need to draw our
Hey.
Patreon monthly raffle for somebody. Somebody's getting it. We'll find that out tonight. Also, we need to draw for a new movie for next Monday's members movie night. Speaking of members, we have a new member to welcome to the 90 Percenters here, Christopher Clayton. Welcome, my friend, to the 90 Percenters.
90%.
Drop them in chat.
Rise up.
Big ups to you, my dude. Welcome, and thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Tonight we'll have a lobby open if you would like to hop in.
90 crew, 90 crew, 90 crew, 90 crew, frack suck. Welcome, 90 crew, 90 crew, 90
Gonna
crew,
fly for a
90 crew.
scooch. And then what we're going to do is we have one.
Hello from work.
We have one Whoop You submission we got to take care of. Looks like Jay Scars has thrown his hat into the ring. So we'll go over that as well. So we can get him checked off the list. That thumbnail is pretty creepy, huh? That's an AI bunny rabbit. That's what you get. AI bunny rabbit's kind of creepy. All right. Anywho. Close all this shit. All right, we're good. How y'all doing?
Dinglets bro, I feel ya just got off work myself. Rolling a fatty.
Very nice. Very nice. Blaster, what's up, dude? Prop Junkie, Dingles. Boeing, what's happening? Tex in the house. Brona Fly. Hemmingson getting knocked out by Nightbot already.
How have your bridges been lately? I mean, how are you doing lately? Head S.
Both have
Hello
been
from
good.
Van Life.
Both have been good.
Howdy. I'm doing different. What S good heads?
You're doing different? Well, that's
Hello
good.
humans.
That's good to be doing different. Doing different, moving different.
I'm moving different.
I'm a fan of it. I like it. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. What a frickin' day. A lot of running around. A lot of yard work. This is a yard work kind of day. Ugh. Gross.
Can I submit all 6 assignments in one video for Hoop University?
If you can do all 6 of them in a minute, then yes. Nobody's done that, and you'd have to be in a
Heads
weird
took
place
a page from
to
your
do that, I
playbook.
think.
Community spotlight in my channel is taking off.
I
Great
think.
content being shared. Awesome talent out there.
Hell yeah, dude. I highly
Hey.
recommend it. If anybody does do live streams now or in the future. Community Spotlight is where it's at. Hell yeah. Big fan. I'm glad it's working out for you, though, Shorty. And I appreciate the little, the infinity loop tribute trick. That shit is awesome. Grok in the house. I still don't know how to say your name, but we'll say always sex. I think I said that last time. And you were like, yeah, it's good enough. But yeah, what up, dude? Matty O, welcome, welcome. Loved the video. Was it the New York video?
I'm Sammy.
What is this? Music?
Yeah, you're good. Hey.
You're okay. Can I call you Sammy? Is that cool? I'll remember it eventually. I'm gonna have to see it a few times, and then
You're welcome, brother.
I won't fuck it up.
Hey.
I'll get it. I promise. Oh, hey. 661 in the house. What's going on, my brother? Iron
Sup,
Mask up in
train
here.
guys.
What's
Yes,
up,
New
fellow
York.
train chasers? Oh, cool, Maddie. I'm glad you liked it, man. Thank you. I put a lot of time into that one, and I feel like it was for good reason. I feel like that was probably one of the... Well, I know for sure. Oh, I'm literally getting a message about
We
the
miss you,
video right now.
Hades.
That's crazy.
See Audi fan club in the house.
Got a message from my buddy who doesn't even fly FPV. Got it just now. Him saying, yo, I was just watching the documentary. How do the race people come up with the courses and shit? Do they talk about it beforehand?
Choo-choo.
It just seems like
What
they are
S up,
bobbing and
everyone
weaving
you
over
seen
neon
eggs.
lights.
You and the rest of your bastards can gamble. But don't try no bargain trick. Otherwise you
He'll see the
wind
part
up
where I
to
talk to
have
AK where he
same.
explains designing it. AK made it. Interview him. Okay. So anyways, yeah, if you haven't seen that and you missed the New York Northeast Whoop Championships,
What's up?
I
How
put
are
a
y'all
little
doing?
video together there.
This shit ain't nothing
with
to
that.
me, man.
And yeah, it's a fun video. I think it's
The
the
documentary
longest
was
one
amazing.
I've ever made as far as videos go. It's definitely the most editing I've ever done, for sure. But yeah, thank you guys. I'm glad you all liked it. I really appreciate it. There may be another one coming sooner than I would have even imagined. But there's nothing in stone on that one yet, so I won't talk about it just yet. I can talk about, we do have 2 new episodes of In the Loop coming out. I've teased these already. The first one is going to be
About
with
to call
Mo
the History
FPV.
Channel. It was so good. Yeah,
he-
man, heads, that documentary was honestly great. You could definitely tell you put a ton of work into it. Loved it.
I appreciate it, Daywalker.
Hey.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I did. Yeah, I put a little bit of work into it, a little more than I normally would, I'd say. But I left here on the trip to New York with the plan to make the video, so it was kind of, I guess, when I was there, it was easier recording, knowing what I was going to do with it, so it kind of made the editing easier, basically. Like, I didn't leave my camera running the whole time. That was one thing. I'm not digging through all that
For
footage.
sure, the best race whoopmentary.
Like when you drag and drop your files over after a big event, and like the first file you look
The
at is an
video
hour
looked
and
good
20
on
minutes
Sunday.
long. You're like, oh God, now I have to go through all this again? I was there. Now I have to go through it all again. and edit it out. Find the interesting parts. But yeah, that was a lot, but it was fun.
It's
I think it was
cool
worth it.
to see the vision you saw in your head.
Well, thank you. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Like I said, it was a ton of fun to make, and I can't wait to make another one, honestly. I think racers are super interesting people, and all of them seem to have like a slightly different approach to the day and to the event, which I found really interesting. Yeah, and they were all just super nice. Like, if I was at a race and the nerves are high, and there was money on the line for that race, that wasn't like, just like a freebie fun race. There was shit on the line for that. I would definitely not want some dickhead coming up to me with a camera.
I loved Neon FPV. He was very fast.
Putting it in my face, like, let me ask you some questions. Are you getting ready to race? Let me put a little pressure on you. So yeah, I definitely appreciate everybody who put up with my shit while I was walking around trying to interview people. I hope it was worth the nerves I may have caused. I'm sorry. I hope you at least like seeing yourself in a video or something, maybe. Maybe that was payment enough for me adding unwanted nerves to you.
Don't touch the micro, lol. Don't touch the mic.
That part was so funny, man.
Don't touch my mic.
I was...
You're really good at capturing the vibe. It was awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Rabble, you were there, so that means a lot, even more coming from you that you think I was able to capture the moment. Yeah, I'm glad everybody is enjoying it so far, though. That's good news to me.
We love you.
Just makes me want to do another one, But anyhow, like I was saying, we got the Mo video coming out. That'll be out probably next week. I'm about halfway through editing that one.
Go.
This will be a little different in the loop episode than what we're used to doing. So normally in the loops, you'll see on the ones we have on the channel already, they're like long-form interviews that we do with content creators and some well-known pilots and some not known pilots, really. Kind of just get anybody who's interesting. But anyhow, we've done long-form interviews with the likes of Jesse Perkins, Nick Burns, 80 Asian, Fat Passer, I already said Jesse P, Callisto. I know I'm missing people, but tons of fun ones. Eve from Fractal Engineering. But yeah, so we'll be adding Mo to the list. And this one will be different because it was pre-recorded at the hotel room. He sat in the cuff chair.
Jesse Perkins tagged everyone with stickers.
But his video, so in his interview, when he brings things up that I can reference with like a video clip, or if I can pull a reference for it and put it in the video, I'll put it in the video as he's talking about it in the interview. You know what I mean? So like, you guys will be able to see an example of what exactly he's referring to. Because there's some stuff he brings up that I think is really neat. Like I'd be able to sync it up with the video as you're watching it. And I think being able to see the two things happen at the same time, like hear him talking about a moment that happened 2 years ago, and then see that moment right after it, I feel like that's
in the video when you were
really
flying.
well.
Did you use a module on your goggles or did you not use anything?
When I was flying at the event, I was using just my normal Sky Zones, the O4X with the Steady View module in it. That's just the Sky Zone one. But yeah, it was just an analog, regular old basic analog module. That was it. I was also on like 200 milliwatts though, because there was nobody racing at that point. So I was like, I'm gonna crank her up a little bit. Interesting. There's a hole right here. Yeah. Oh no.
Yo mofos, just stopping in to say hi tonight. 90 crew, see you all Thursday, bitches.
Hi, Bitterroot. Take it easy, brother. Thanks for popping in.
You was great.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I actually thought I was flying a bit dumpy because I had been drinking all day, but not a lot. I wasn't like drunk, but I had been drinking slowly throughout the day. I was like pacing myself because I had other shit I was doing. And I was also smoking all day because like every time you stepped outside there, somebody was like, yeah, you want some? Like, I don't know what it is, but I'll take it. So I was like, by the time I got the chance to fly, and they kind of dropped that on us while we were doing the stream. They're like, you guys want to fly afterwards? I'm like, oh shit, okay. But it was a lot of fun. I was glad we got to do it. It was cool to fly with Bot. And we didn't talk very much overall, but I mean, it was nice to meet him, He's a nice dude. He's a bit quiet, I think, maybe. Or maybe he was just, I don't know, he could have just been beat. Honestly, that trip was exhausting for everyone, I think.
Y'all
It
got
was
some
fun,
of that
but
crack.
it was definitely an experience. Ooh.
Telemetry lost.
Oops.
You all have a great night. Just stopped in to show love. Dank Cloudy's out.
All right, Dane Clouds, man. Thank you for the love, dude. Appreciate you. Hope you have a good week. Kind of want to see if I can do. Is it? Yeah, there's a windmill. Man, that bitch is spinning fast. Oh, okay. It's worth a shot, but it is spinning fast.
So no trippy spin lessons for bot grinder.
3. All right, so like a second apart. No, I did catch him outside for just a moment when he first got there. So that's the other thing is like there were a few people there that wanted to talk to me. So I didn't want
you when you try to dock the hoop.
I would never be rude and be like, "Excuse me, I have to go talk to bot grinder." So like I would stay and talk to whoever wanted to talk, but he also had like way more people that wanted to come up and talk to him.
The tip of a windmill blade can reach 180 miles per hour.
Ooh, that's a fun fact. Just on just the tip. But I did get a chance to I bumped into him and it was just him and I outside, and I said, "I've heard I need to give you some pointers on trippy spins." So we had a short conversation about it, maybe like 10 minutes, just going over a couple of pointers I had for him, and he said he thinks it made sense, the shit I said. Hopefully he remembers it because there was a lot going on that weekend. Oh, damn it. Hang on. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3. There it is. All right, we did it. It was kind of wonky, but we still got it. We can still hit the 3 on the spinning blades. But yeah, anyways, I gave him some pointers. I talked to him about the wonky nips. I explained that to him. I explained like using your pitch as opposed to using your throttle to adjust your height. I reassured him that his camera angle shouldn't really play that big of a part, not as much as people think. It's really more up to your pitch than anything. Camera angle does make a difference, but it's not like that drastic of a difference. You can do them at 0 degrees. You don't need any camera up tilt at all to do a trippy spin, matter of factly. Oh. At the very beginning, Shorty, if you're still here, at the very beginning of the little freestyle session with Bot, there's 2 gates that I found that were like equally apart to like the ones you showed me in that video earlier that you did with the little infinity loop joint. So I was trying to do just that, like the infinity loop thing, but I wasn't doing it nearly as clean either. I was trying to do it on those little gates with the whoop, but I was trying to just get that going basically, not yours with the flip, but close. It was like a knockoff version. A fiberglass windmill. Is that a thing? Just dragging my belly on the ground.
Hey,
we got
my drone now vibrates when I do a sporadic fast movement. What could be causes?
It's quite snug to the point where I'm nervous about warping.
Could be a lot of things. If you had a bad crash before this, check things like your motor shaft. Make sure that's not bent or crooked in any way.
That's awesome that you were practicing it.
Try double checking, go over your frame closely. Make sure none of the little spokes that connect to the ducts are broken, if it's a whoop that we're talking about at least. Make sure the flight controller is seated properly and none of the grommets are smushed. Make sure all your motor screws are still there.
Screws.
Yeah.
I watched everything you posted. It was awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of things it could be, but I think that's probably a good list to get you started. It should be one of those, or a variation of them. Double check your props as well. Just make sure. I mean, even with a bent prop, you'd probably notice it at even lower speeds, but it'd definitely be more noticeable the faster you're going. But yeah, just do a once-over. Do a real clean once-over. Take your time. Really look over everything. Just see if you can spot anything that's out of place or is amiss, something that is broken, screws absent. It's got to be something.
Holy shit, thank you, a screw came out, that shit is wild.
Nice. Excellent. All right. Perfect. Easy fix. Easy fix. If it's a screw, that's the easiest fix of the ones we just mentioned. So yeah, that's awesome. Good.
A lot of likes, need more.
Oh, are we at gross beam time already?
My backwards flight is awful, I might need 2 cams.
Oh shit, yeah, we are. All right, I'll do one of these real quick. I need to change this music. I do not like this.
The infinity loop trick represents your channel, naughty yet classy.
I appreciate it, man. It's awesome. It's a really cool trick. I like it. Let's do, I'm in a Fox Stevenson kind of mood. I'm in the mood for some upbeat D&B, nah, I mean.
Hey heads, what's your favorite meal?
My favorite meal is shabu shabu. I haven't had it in forever, and it's really hard to get around here especially. But when I can get it, shabu shabu is my shit. I think the last time I went, my wife and I went like 7 years ago, around my birthday or something. We had to drive like 45 minutes to a place.
Last week you said gyro.
Well, I like those too, but I thought about that. I was just about to say a gyro, because that's like the staple. But then I was really thinking about it, and I haven't seen a bowl of shabu shabu in a long time. So
I would have pegged you for a bangers and mash kinda dude.
Not a huge fan of saucies.
As soon as I pull it in real life, I'll share the clip. Stinky
yeah, dude.
Beans his fave.
Oh.
LMAO Mars.
Okay. Yeah, you got me. All right. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here's your stinky. Birthday cake or what is it? Birthday cake or dirty dishwater? Sweet. And yeah, I see you, Mars. Let me get you on the wheel. Let me get you spinning. Just a reminder, tonight we're going to draw for Patreon raffle for the shop. New movie for Monday night.
Did you try the Skittles heads?
We got to watch a video from Fuck Me.
It's beans.
We got to watch a video from Fuck Me. We got to, God. And then it replays a slap. I'll fix your slap, I'm sorry.
You know, Vern, it looks like the transmutation is 110 and 220.
Know what I mean? Know what I mean, Burn? I'll replay that for you, bud. We'll re-roll you on that. I have not tried the Skittles yet.
Pure chaos.
We can try those tonight,
Is that the lemon stealing whore video?
Is that the lemon stealing whore video? The lemon stealing whore video.
Spicy upheads, LOL.
Am I tripping? What do you? I'm not sure what that is. Could you explain it? Like I'm dumb? Because I am. I am dumb. In case you guys
I'm
didn't know.
overstimulated. You said we were going to watch a fuck me video.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, not that. No, gross. Not that. All right. Hey, let's do some dirty dishwater birthday cake and a Carolina Reaper while we're at it. Thanks for the 20 likes, and let me get
Saturate your task.
Mars, thank you for your $5 super chat. Much appreciated, my dude. Got a Carolina Reaper going down the hatch with a stinky bean, or maybe a good one. It's going to suck either way because it's with a fucking Reaper, so doesn't matter. 765-432. How do you think I feel? You're overstimulated. It's dirty dishwater. It was so hot. It's hot dirty dishwater. Spicy dirty dishwater. Ugh. We gotta get that Reaper going. Oh, god damn. Oh.
Get slap. Yum tum hot garbage.
even wear my tight underwear for the bonus piece.
Just relax, honey. He's getting ready. As for the underwear, I think it was just an expression.
Look, I may be old-fashioned, but the man says wear your boner pants. I wear my boner pants.
To
You wear
continue
your
the
boner
Discord convo, how much does a USB port weigh? I've seen racers rip them off. I'm sure it's a good chunk since it's mostly metal, but at what cost? LOL.
Okay, let me tell you a trick about this. Number one, it saves 0.2
Patch
grams.
down to poop like tacos poop.
0.2 grams if you remove your USB plug. Now, why on earth would you remove your USB plug? If you're really trying to save 0.2 grams, that's where you can find it. You can save about 0.4 grams, 0.5 removing all your motor plugs from the board and from the motors respectively. If you want to add a little more on that, you go a little higher, you can take off the USB plug. Now, if you heat up all three of the tabs on the back of the USB plug and pluck it off, what I do is on the back side of the board, so when you plug it in, where the prongs come through on the back side, I run a bead of solder on the ovals that it leaves. I run a bead of solder on the back side of that, real small, just a little dab. Just a dab will do you. And that way, when I plug the USB prongs back into the board, it kind of sticks. And I can do all my Betaflight, or usually not Betaflight, it's usually Quicksilver shit, and then I just pop the whole thing off the board with the USB plug, and that's it. But see, I don't ever really go back into my boards that often unless something like went wrong. I don't tinker with tuning. I kind of just set it and forget it. So I started taking USB plugs off like a year ago, just like kind of just bored, and just started pulling shit. I don't know, you start tinkering with stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, I started taking those off. Not for any particular reason. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense for me to do it, but I do it anyways, just because why not?
The USB ground sleeve fell off my Happy Model Crazy B4 and it still works fine.
I think maybe that's there for like worst case scenarios or something, you know? I don't know. I don't know much about that.
I picked up propane heat gun, LOL.
Ooh. That's it's got some decent power there. That'll get a little warm. All right, we need something
I have a FC with the negative lead soldered to the USB sleeve on accident.
Oh, whoops. I really like
well,
the...
my pea-brain did not understand what you meant. You should make a short on that or something that sounds cool.
It's really not. It's really not as cool as it sounds, maybe. Maybe I made it sound way cooler than it is, but... again, I don't think it's like...
Would that be a propane accessory? With the big-ass spring around the nose iron mask.
I think it's a lot of work for a very little payoff, is how most people would probably view it, because... I don't know. I feel like most people are pretty attached to that USB cord.
I've taken a Dremel to a USB on a tight build once.
There you go. Beans knows what's up.
Damn it, Bobby.
Sometimes you just got to grind it down.
I got a 169 square foot bedroom hoopable.
If you've ever seen my garage, if it's any bigger than that, then yes, it's totally whoopable. If you want to have a little easier time, you can use a smaller whoop. But it should totally be doable. Over time. Nobody's just going to start whooping in a small area just like that. But I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you practice and learn to fly in a tight spot, then when you go out into larger spots, it's like nothing.
And for iGow, the 65 pounds.
You're so used to like shooting little thin, tiny gaps and having not a lot of room to work with. So that way, when you get out to like a park or an office building or something, the building feels massive. At least it does to me. All I ever did was fly in my garage for like 2 years straight, and then I started flying in buildings. They need to start
making the USB ports the same as the H0 ports to nullify that weight.
That'd be a good idea. Maybe one day. One of these days. Thomas Moore in the house.
Hey.
What's going on? How you doing? Whew, God dang. That was some spicy beanage there, boys.
Even accidental gaps. I want to buy a battery cable for my goggles. How long is your cable from the battery to goggles?
I think it's like 4 feet or something.
Could you show that XT60 cord you use for your one's charger?
Yes.
I started flying. Whoops, flew a 3.5 Grin Reno last week.
I'll go grab it when I run
upstairs,
though, okay?
Flying in space.
I got you.
Just bing chilling.
Oh, big.
Be careful with that thing
big
iron
chilling.
mask. I have had like 5 or 6 of them. LOL. The igniter
Big
fails and it's a bitch to repair on that.
Bing chilling. Whoa. Shoo. I got my cricket t-shirt on under my sweater, so I'm feeling backwards flying today, boys. Whoa. Oops. Whoa.
Piezoelectric striker. How much 4 feet in meter?
Lot
of mercy.
I don't know, man. I only know cheeseburger numbers. Let me go. I'll go grab the cord, and it's like on my arm length, like arm to arm, a little shorter than if I had my arms all the way out, like from hand to hand. I can probably.
Sounds good. I ordered the Hoop Store charger and want to do that solder to make that same wall plug for it.
I can probably hold it like out to there. It's long as shit. I put the
Okay.
battery pack. I put it in my pocket. I use a battery bank, like a USB power bank. I think it's like 25,000 milliamps. I just use that though with a USB-C plug, and then the USB-C plug goes up to a converter that goes to the barrel jack that goes to the goggle. It sounds way more complicated than it is. It's just one wire and it's nice and clean. But yeah, let me just go grab this shit.
I post on Discord that one I picked up.
Let me go grab.
Piezoelectric striker. I hardly know her.
There was something else I was supposed to
Is
grab.
anyone hearing the weird digital groaning? Hey all. Just use a car battery like a man.
Digital groaning.
Perfect.
Oh, it's the car in the... Hang on. Do you hear it now? It's the car that drives in the air by itself in Velocidrone. There's just like a Subaru on the map that I'm on. There he is. He's over here. Look at this guy. He should get a fucking ticket. Doc Brown out here cruising. That's probably what you heard, though. That thing's loud as shit. That's my bad. That's my bad.
Oh, yep, that was it.
Yeah, I left the volume up. I'm sorry. Listen to that. It was not an enjoyable noise.
I am peeing in the woods right now.
Hell yeah. Pee freely, baby. Have you ever seen, what's that, Harold and Kumar, where,
Hate the sound of Subarus.
Jamie Kennedy?
Purring like
Was
a
it Jamie Kennedy?
busted-ass kitten.
Where he was, like, peeing in the woods next to one of them. He's like, "Is this your special bush?" And he's like, "You fucked that bush?" Or something like that. You guys know what I'm talking about? Am I making that up? Did that happen in a movie? Hey, look, it's a knockoff Maverick. Did you guys know? Oh, you know what? I still have this. Look. He's upstairs watching. He's right there. He's watching the stream. Maverick's got a boss computer, dude. That shit's better than mine.
Subarus sound like they are always on 3 cylinders.
Football sides that come into the line of scrimmage, I'd say, "Hi, I predict toast." Like, you're toast, right? And somehow that turned into, "I predict toasty," and then it just became toasty.
It's my favorite new slap. Toasty. All right.
You know highway rest areas are the bathhouses of the 90s.
Yeah.
Maverick gotta get edge removed.
Yeah, he does. We're working on that. He's still only like 5 months old. So, I weighed him 2 nights ago.
How is Maverick?
I think he was like 65 or 66 pounds. He's not done yet either. He's still got a lot of room to grow.
Bushwhacker.
They told me whatever his weight was when he was around 4 months, double it. And around 4 months, he was about 50 pounds. So I'm assuming he's going to...
headers and boom Subaru sound fixed.
He's going to do maybe like 30-ish more pounds, 25, 30 more pounds maybe on him. He's going to be huge. But he's doing great. Thank you for asking. He's fucking awesome. He's super smart, too. I mean, he's dumb as hell because he's a big, dopey dog. I feel like they kind of all are a bit dopey. But he's super smart as far as like dogs are concerned. He's really good at like just learning. My wife taught him sit pretty. What the fuck does that even mean? Sit pretty
What breed is Maverick?
He sits on his ass. He sits like a meerkat. If you've ever seen a meerkat.
Not enough vape in that Subaru.
So that big ass
Crusher
dog
fixes Subarus.
will sit like a normal dog, and then she'll go sit pretty, and he'll pop up and put his front paws up in the air, like up to his chest. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen a dog do. But I somehow my wife taught him. I'm gonna have to get a picture of him doing
posing.
that. It's very funny. What breed is Maverick? Here, I'll show you. It's a whole bunch. He's a mutt, but he's a mutt of like the craziest breeds. They're all like
we
really.
gotta see him sit pretty.
They're all like really tough guard dog breeds, except for like one. So he is American Pit Bull, 30%, 25% ish Labrador Retriever. Then he's 23% American Bully, 10% Cane Corso, 6% Rottweiler, 5% German Shepherd. So he's got
Can I pet that dog?
Quite a plethora of dog in him. But overall, he is a Pit Bull Retriever Bully mix. And I think the size really is coming from the Cane Corso.
90% guard dog.
I think the Cane Corso.
She's feminizing
I think
your
those
dog.
are like
haha.
one of the biggest dogs on there. I think out of the ones I listed there.
You had the DNA test done on him.
We did, yeah. Well, because we kept thinking he was a blackmouth cur, which I don't know if you've ever seen
but
those.
He's 100% Maverick.
He is 100%
Guys, stop
Maverick.
cat back exhausts fix Subarus.
He looks exactly like a blackmouth cur. So we really thought that's what he was. I even met a few people who owned blackmouth curs. They were like, "Oh yeah, that's what he is, like 100%." But he's not. He doesn't even have any of it.
He might be part Native American.
Sweet,
I want to do that too, but shit's like 200 ISNT it.
Look, that's what a blackmouth cur looks like. So this looks a lot like Maverick.
Hi there. Who are you?
This almost looks exactly like him. Hang on a minute.
What do you want?
Let me pull up a picture of
Maybe
Maverick.
I should ask you the same question. What you doing in my waters?
Vivo fixed Subaru.
Man, yeah, that one looks a lot like him. It's not the best picture. I don't really have like any good.
He just wants to show the
face-up
unit.
pictures. All right, so here, this is my dog here. That's Maverick. Look at him. Look at the way he sits even in that picture. Even that's weird. That's like how a human boy sits. That's fucking strange. And then that's what blackmouth cur looks like. So I mean, I would say those are like damn near the same. He has a little less, like, I guess, black around the mouth in this picture. He has more now, I think. This was a little while ago. But yeah, he's still just a massive oaf. And this is probably one of my favorite new pictures I have of him.
That's how my dog sits too.
His eyes are fucking insane. One's looking out the door.
Do you already have Goose Top, or is he
And
coming
the other
down
one's
the road?
the other one's looking at me.
Good old doggo.
He's a psychopath. But I love him to death. He's awesome. He's also learned to fetch like on his own. I go out in the backyard and just toss a ball, and he's after it. And then he brings it right back, drops it in front of my feet, and then just sits down and waits for me to throw it again. That's right. He just like learned shit on his own. We didn't teach him
Subaru sounds the way it does because of unequal length
yeah,
headers,
he's awesome.
just like a Volkswagen Beetle.
Do I already have Goose too? No, I don't have Goose. I completely missed that joke. Somebody
Retriever
said
is
the
in
other
the
day.
name.
Somebody left a comment
Spook-doo.
saying like, "Oh, does he have Goose too?" And I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?" I even showed it to my wife. I was like, "What does this mean?" And she was like, "I don't know." Because we didn't name him Maverick because of the movie. We named him Maverick just
My
as, like,
dog's still alive, but
like
just
pilot,
tired.
you know?
15 years. Taught my 14-year-old
I
pup
didn't even
how
make the
to shake
connection, though.
couple months ago.
until after the fact, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm stupid." It's definitely, the.
It sounds
Top
that
Gun
way
character
cause it's a boxer-style engine and has
All
horizontally
right,
opposed
hang on. Let me go grab that
pistons.
shit. I'll be right back. Somebody said to grab something else. What was it? Fuck, that was a while ago. Damn it. I'm peeing in the woods right now. Wasn't that. Digital groaning, not that. Oh, the Whoop Store. The Whoop Store
That
cable.
pussy
Got
dulce.
it. Got it. I'll grab that too.
Smoking fentanyl.
Whoop
Lays
Store.
cereal milk.
It's
I
cause
see
they flat in the
God.
firing order.
Whoop Store, my
The
cable,
cable.
for my goggles, and
Scooby
then
snacks.
I'll grab a flight controller and show you the USB plug thing I'm
Don't
talking
forget to grab your nuts.
about. Okay, BRB.
NXT60.
Which screen should we go to?
The cereal milk has me breathing different. Smoking fetty. Squirt.
Hey, 2021 highlights. Holy shit. All right, I'll be right back.
What's going on, guys? OG from the Chemical Roots here, and today you are going to learn.
You cut balls. Oh damn, we don't give a fuck about copyright. Slap your cares away with Slap Chop. No, you can put equal length headers on them, then they sound like a shitbox Honda. Still not lit this joint I have rolled 40 minutes ago now. The song's absolutely bangers on bangers. You're gonna love my nuts. All 4 bangers sound like garbage. Yeah 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 rare 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 yeah yeah ideo da didio adadio do dia dia didio io. Hurry up, finish, roll up, we hit it. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. Puff puff pass mofo. Did. Whoa whoa whoa, 4 banger sport bikes are the sound of sex.
We also got a 4th person that's going to be...
Subarus sound like that because retarded hippies drive them. Pass the doochie to the left-hand side.
Hi there. Who are you?
Tuesday.
I'm old Craig. Pleased to meet you. What do you want? Maybe I should ask you the same question. What you doing in my
Bikes
waters?
are different.
What you doing here in my waters? Okay, sorry to interrupt, but that is over now.
I thought a boot stuck in mud only wetter was the sound of sex.
I don't. So if any of you saw me in,
but you're not the boss of me.
New York, if you saw the big jar of Keef I was walking around with, well, no, I didn't have the whole jar with me. I scratched that. Anybody who saw stream before I went to New York, and I showed you that big mason jar filled with Keef in the garage, it's like down to here now. Since I got back from New York, that's all I've been smoking. No flour, just Keef. And I've only been able to smoke half that jar. Or is that? I guess that's a lot. That's probably a lot. That's like 45 grams of Keef. Because I think there was 100 or 95 grams of Keef in that whole jar. That's a lot. That is a lot. All right.
That shit on your lip got some shit on your lip down. You have to hold night but S pocket now, Jason Black.
Oh.
That cooter sounds like stirring a big pot of mac and cheese.
Okay.
Dozer, you can see yourself out now.
Oh, yeah, no shit. All right, so first off, this is my goggle cord. Right here, this is the one I use. It has USB-C on both ends. Okay, so it's just USB-C to USB-C for the one cable. And then on the end here, I just have like a foot extension of...
45 grams of queef.
Here's all your specs
LOL
for
asbestos fibers.
For your input-outputs.
Sprinkle it on flour.
And then that goes to the DC barrel plug there, which that goes to the goggles. So you plug in your USB-C into this little guy here, and then I plug this end, the USB-C end, into a USB battery bank, which is sick because that holds like a shit ton of power. And I feel a bit safer with that in my pocket for some reason. I don't know. It's something about lipos strapped to the head or tucked neatly into the pocket directly next to my cock that just makes me think like there's got to be a better way to do this. So anyways, there's that. The XT60 cable that I use for my V-Fly, or Vi-Fly, however you want to say it. It looks like this. It is a normal DC converter, like barrel, or not barrel,
$230 worth of pudding oil.
And then I just soldered a XT60 onto the end of it. And just electrical taped it. That's pretty much it.
I use a 50,000 mAh battery back for my goggles. Haven T had to charge it yet.
I've actually made a ton of things using these two things. Like I've made a bunch of cables like this to power all kinds of shit because XT60s are so easy, and I have like a ton of male and female just laying around. So I just solder these onto plugs all the time because they can handle a lot of, well, a decent amount of current. So I found them very useful.
You guys see Great Scott's VID about sodium-ion batteries coming into the 18,650 format seems cool.
Jesus.
18,650s for goggles and radio is the way. I strap a big OL lipo on my cock.
I highly agree with that, for sure. 18650s are definitely the way on that.
Don't knock cock exploding lithium ions until you've tried it.
That's true.
Hey.
I shouldn't. You're
Genuine
right.
question, y'all. What shape of future whoops would y'all fly? Flying saucers, orbs, tic tacs, literal squares, triangles. What shape would you pick? Also, thank you, heads.
Of course.
Key trafficking XT60s.
I think I'd stick with the 4, to be honest. Maybe a tri. I think a tricopter where you have the 2. Or no, I guess it's still a quadcopter. It is still a quadcopter. You have 2 up front that are spread apart like normal, and then on the back side you have the frame come together
Flying
in like a
dildo,
Y
game
shape,
over.
and on the back side you have a motor up and a motor down there. That'd be pretty cool. It probably, I don't know how well it would fly, but that would be my choice. If we could make those fly good, I would fly that. That would look rad ass. All right, for the last thing, we need production to turn the lights on. Production! House lights! Thank you. Okay, so this is the USB thing I was referring to. So this is my ultralight fractal build. This is a F65. But if you grab the USB port on this one and just give her a wiggle.
I want to fly Terrence Howard's shape.
It's been a little while. There we go. It actually holds in there really well if you leave it in for too long. But so this one I did different. This one, I actually took the ends.
Would you fly a Jetson one where you sit in the plane of rotation?
I took the ends of it and I bent them. I kind of crimped them. It's hard to see it flat on, but they're actually all kind of bent with like a crimp in it.
Fractal sucks.
And then what you do
Linchpin.
is when you put that through, I think it looks like the grill of a Jeep right there. That's where your USB plug normally is. See, reminiscent of the Jeep front end, just with a third hole on the top there. But I mean, who says no to a third hole, eh? So you just line up your USB port, plug it back in, and
oh shit, that is super
with
simple.
this one,
dang, that's a fantastic idea.
with this one, I just push it until it snaps.
Fractal is literal garbage.
And then once it snaps in, I mean, that's in there now. You saw that the tweezers couldn't even get it out once it was actually seated in there. But what I do now is on the back side of the board, where those 3 holes are. It's really hard to see. I'm sorry. On the back side of the USB plug, I just put
WTF,
a little
never
dab.
Heard that. Thanks.
I put a little dab of solder
Fractals suck.
on each. Just a
LOL
little.
bonus hole.
Don't tin the whole thing because it's kind of an awkward pad anyways. It's like an oval shape with it's hollow in the center. And you don't want to, you don't want to seal it. You just want to get like a tiny little bit on it so that oval opening is just got a little bump
Dude,
out
I have
on
always
it.
thought they look
So that way
like
when
a
you push
Jeep
it on
front
there,
end too.
Yeah, it looks exactly like it. When you push the plug in there, it'll have just enough to bite on that. And then production, we can kill lights, by the way. Thank you. The soldered, you just want just the tiniest little bit, just to nip it. You just want to just grab onto that little fork just a tiny bit. You can try doing it the crimp way, like I did on this one with needle nose pliers, but honestly, I think this one is less reliable for trying to plug into the PC. When your USB plug just bends even a little bit.
Why the hell did you remove the USB RUT dog?
Well, this is an ultralight, this one. This is, I mean, even the ducts on this one are shaved down if you couldn't see that earlier.
Crashed 5-inch in the grass and now it's covered in foxtails.
This board is missing everything. If you notice, the camera is direct soldered. All motors are direct soldered. The only thing that I need to do is shorten the motor length, the motor wire length. Even my my power wire is like
Heads
uber short.
trolling the haters tonight.
So yeah, this was built with this is an FR Sky Diamond flight controller. This is before they made the ELRS one. So I built this a while ago. But this is 15.8
what did
grams,
the fox
I think.
say?
15.8 total.
So what's it weigh?
50. Yeah, sorry,
the rectum
15.8.
goddess condom.
All right, it's like 16 grams. I will say 16.
Production, tell the stripers we are ready.
I feel like I had to change something
Brandon
on it and made it weigh a little more.
sucks, fly a real quad god.
Oh, but look, even this.
Have you try weigh it with 2 cameras?
This is some T-Dog shit. If I can show it to you. You'll probably be able to notice the
poor
top
fox
one.
is Brandon. What s up? Why all good evening heads?
Do you see that the top?
BTW heads new
no,
simulator
you can see the bottom.
being released for free in Steam this Sunday.
You see right here, the bottom corner of the camera's cut off. On the bottom and top corners of that nano camera are little silver sleeves. They're like little or metal sleeves that you push your screws through. Well, since this doesn't need screws, that was costing me like 0.1 grams. So I cut those bitches off, and then I think that's what got me to like 15.9. And then from there, it was just like picking away at the plastic to try to lose a little more weight. But this is still really durable, mind you. I still beat the shit out of this thing.
Yeah, why are flight controllers so hard to get
so,
right now? For the last 6 months, FPV has just been shit when it comes to getting products and Havung products produced regularly.
There is a lot of speculation on that. I don't know that any of it's for sure, and I'm pretty sure if I had to guess, it's a little bit of everything. But I think normally it takes a while for them to restock after the Chinese holiday, which was or the Chinese New Year, which was
Analog
months
is
ago
gonna
now,
be rare.
but we'll factor that in. Also,
it would be a gram lighter on a different frame.
A lot of our hardware is currently being flown into the ground and exploded on purpose. So I think maybe a lot of factories and shit
from
might be
years ago is still
pumping
doing
stuff
good
out
TV.
that direction.
And every
also,
industry is
in the
HVAC
micro,
manufacturing is trash as of the shutdown till now.
Yeah, and in the micro world specifically, there was just 3 major races.
That is the question that gets asked when surfing a new spot.
The 3 major races.
The shortage is 100 war.
Everybody buys 5 or 6 whoops to bring to, well, maybe not that many, maybe 3 to 6 whoops they bring with them to these big races, the big tiny whoop races. So
they don't use digital, they use analog over in the war scene.
They're buying a few at a time. So I think all of those things compiled probably has something to do with it. There's always the threat of this looming chip shortage that just keeps happening at random for different things. I can't keep track of this shit. Maybe somebody in here can, but I just haven't been able to keep any track of it. It seems like there's no rhyme or reason to that shit. It's just in June, expect a chip shortage. Why? I don't know. It's okay.
Plandemic, eat your darn bugs and own nothing.
But yeah, anyways, I don't know exactly what the reasoning is for that. I do know that everybody's experiencing it, though. It's not just a you thing, so you don't have to feel left out, I guess, in that regard. It's definitely everybody being affected by it, and I think it's probably a few things, if I had to guess. I think the 3 that I listed are probably my top suspects, and I would assume it's not just one of them. It's probably one
the hype
or
train
a combination
growing.
of them.
Maybe the container ships are crashing or something.
Yeah. I guess that's always a possibility. Hey, by the way, I was using these
I
rhinos.
legit talked about that in
right
my
here.
video, so mad at the fact our parts are getting kamikazed, yet us flying over a person could lead us to over 6-figure fines.
If you guys want something like these,
Artificial
this is,
shortage, the whole market is very interesting, but we are not the main priority or the deepest pocket.
And these are some sharp
Now that
mofos
SA
here.
bridge too far, Mike. Too soon, bro.
See. But they're very
LOL nice.
They're very sharp. They're very nice. Fractal sells them, actually. That's where I got them from. He loves these. These are the ones he uses all the time. So he told me that he was going to carry them in his shop, so I was like, well, I got to try them if you say they're good. And I like these. I like them a lot. I actually try not to use them too often because I like them a lot and I don't want to fuck them up. So I only use them when I'm not melting things.
IFRSKYAIO while you wait for Elvers AIO
but
back
yeah, they are
in
nice.
stock.
I like them.
The tips are strong on those.
Yeah, they're super strong and they are sharp as hell. For as
no sausage,
sharp
no
as they
sale.
are, they're very strong.
I just use my mustache tweezers XD.
Did we cover everything? I think we covered everything I went upstairs to grab. I think we're all good. I'd like to fly on a new map, though. I
got a set of those, and they really are great. Tiny Hoop also sells them.
Oh, sweet. Shit, that's way closer. So, yeah, if you're in the U.S., Tiny Whoop's got them. If you're outside the U.S., Eve's got them on
Vivi makes the sharp and tweezy boys I've ever seen.
But, yeah, the Rhino, whatever these are, the RH15, I don't know. I mean, tweezers are tweezers.
FRSKY
you know what I mean?
is so cheap.
Tweezers are tweezers. You can, like somebody said they use their mustache tweezers or whatever. Yeah, tweezers are tweezers. You just need something to hold some small shit still, basically. But if you're looking for a nice pair, if you're looking to spoil yourself a little bit, treat yourself. You can get a pair of the Rhino tweezers from tinywhoop.com or shop.fractalengineering.net if you're outside of the U.S. Just be a little quicker shipping from Eve, that's all. Probably cheaper shipping as well. Outside of the U.S., that is.
It's good to have a pair of ceramic as well.
Yes, it is.
Hey, I'm not banned here, LMAO.
Ceramic is always
Can
good.
I get one with a shrimp on it?
Why would you be banned
Hello,
here?
everyone.
I don't know that anybody is banned in our chat.
Have you flown the
Minus
nanny
sex
spot
bots.
that Moose FPV has been working in yet and
Some of
small
the sex
portion
bots
is
got
available?
banned.
You couldn't pay
even
me
them,
to fly FRSKY.
You just put that shit on
Go
subscriber
ahead,
only
pamper
mode, and
yourself.
then the sex bots can't.
I want
type,
to create
so.
a hoop racing event league
I don't
in
even
my
have to
area
ban those
one day.
anymore.
My park has an indoor basket gym would be perfect for it.
The length of it. I feel
Ban
like
Kessel Run 95 LOL.
Ban Kessel Run?
Bench vice grips and a hammer fix
Can anyone
anything.
with moderator permission
It was a
look
reference
back
to
through the
last
chat
night
and see if
S-ban
somebody
spree.
needs to be put in timeout?
Yeah, I'm
Is
not
there
banned
some,
either.
like spam going on in the chat?
LOL only some of
Do
the
you need
bots.
is there something going
Please
on in the
time
chat
out
that
Kessel
requires a
Run
moderator?
95.
Moderators, what's happening? Is there some like spam going on in the chat?
Would the Betaf
Guys.
30,000 KV 702 be a viable alternative to the Screamers? I'm outside of us and Tiny Hoop shipping is spicy AF. What did I do? LOL don't ban me, I go to war for the 90 gang.
Don't ban me, bro.
These sex bots should all be banned. I need a list to make sure I
With
can't
the
be
beta
infected
FPV
with sex.
30,0702 would be a
On it,
viable.
Brundle.
Okay, so
I'm being trolled.
Yes.
Yay, me too.
On paper, but
I
I've
need
never
to know if my
flown
D gains are enough or if I'm lacking.
beta FPV's 30,000
What
kV
ban
motors.
spree LOL?
So I don't really like. I
You
can't
must
speak
have
on
found a battery for
if
that
they're
detector.
good or not.
LOL.
I don't know. I don't know if those
Wait for
motors are
Sayati
good or
here.
not.
We ban him here. LOL.
So
every time you ban
I
a
can't
sex
answer
bot,
that
send
one.
it over to my house.
Like I can't answer that one definitively, but I guess on paper they would be
Don't ban
close
me
enough.
for my Nintendo
What are the
logo.
Screamers? Are the Screamers? They're not 30,000. Are they like 32,000? Or are they higher than that? Hang on a second. Let me double check this shit before I go saying things.
I hope mods don't take y'all serious. I mean well.
I would ask that none of my moderators take shit seriously, please. Just only the things that YouTube frowns upon. Those are the things that I frown upon. I only play by YouTube's
Screamers are
rules.
32K.
Because I ain't got none.
It was but
so
an ETSE
I guess
link.
we'll use theirs.
Core is 28.
Okay, so the
Kessel
Screamers
Run,
are
one of us, one of us,
32,500.
Gobble, gobble.
I don't
Wrench him, Mike.
know. I don't know that you'll be able to tell a huge difference between 30,000 kV and 32,500
Okay, heads,
kV.
I'll ban him now, thanks.
I think
it's not the Nintendo logo, don't bully me. Are
I
we
think it would
serious in
be
here?
close enough. I
What
think.
does YouTube frown happen nowadays? Serious here, police, we're a bunch of immature dickheads here.
Yeah, no.
I've been horribly corrupted by y'all.
We are not serious
Mike
here at
Bergman
all.
was a bad dude.
Farthest thing from it. Unless I got to answer a question, no.
I only
am
time
not
out
serious,
people as a joke.
About anything. You got to you gotta live life like you ain't waking up tomorrow. You know.
What
shouldn't take
SF
anything
all
too
anyone
seriously.
fly the Crux 35
Just,
HD0 yet?
Enjoy your day. You know.
Heads turn robot lady down a bit. LOL.
Yeah, my bad. I was working on that. Sorry. I'm doing the music through the same as Robot Lady tonight. I don't have it going
Straight
through the
turd
tablet.
sniffers. Robo bitch timed me out once.
Robo bitch. Robot Lady? Robot Lady doesn't time people out. Or do you mean Nightbot? Nightbot probably did it. Yeah, big time turd sniffers over here, dude. Turd Sniffers Anonymous. That's what we do.
I only sniff curved turds, sir. Nightbot.
I'm begging Eve to make an Infinity Poop shirt. I
And
talked
good
to him this
evening.
morning about it. I am begging him to make one.
Watch your mouth, Kessel Run.
I really
95.
want him to make one.
Robo bitch,
I
that's
give him
Loaf,
full
the mega
permission.
faggot meme.
But I need an Infinity Poop shirt. It needs to exist. If any of you want to make it, do it. Just make it look
ID
good.
where?
Don't make it look poopy.
Shelby 90 crew. The crew mashup needs to happen. That would be FPV chaos.
You'd
what up,
wear.
Shelby?
I'd wear.
Hey Google, play Bad Romance. The ship hit the bridge few days ago. They find 6 dead. I Shelby Vol. I sniff turds. You have a sticker though.
We do have a sticker.
Infinity
but I
Poops
never made a
immediate
shirt out of
buy.
it because I didn't figure anybody would want to actually wear that. So yeah, I never made a sticker out of it. But we do have, a shirt out of it. I did make a sticker out of it mainly because I wanted one. A lot of the things that we have exist because I wanted it. I'm like, man, that idea is really fucking stupid, but I really
Diggle
want
pup
one.
HAAA,
So
ha, ha, ha.
yeah, I'll just make it for
Instant
myself
buy.
basically. I'll put it on the store so if anybody else wants it, they can get
You
it.
heads,
but-
what USB PD power bank do you use? I need one for powering Hoop Store and my iron. RIP 6 PPL on bridge. I have
I
a
don't
theory
know.
about Jesse Perkins. He's only in it for the stickers. Heads, what do you think about that Wicked Squad song? No guns in a dance. Shit is real. Jungle drum AMD bass. Jake, anything PD 3028,000
Now
ma.
I know.
Jesse has an addiction.
Uh,
Make a infinity shirt with a glazed white logo, limited OG edition. All those poor bridge peasants ripped us. What up all? Anyone fly the Crux 35 HD 0 yet?
I have not. No, not yet. I haven't even seen anybody fly it yet. Production house lights. Thank you.
I use the all-in-Li Ion 6000 Ma SIXS.
It's so
I like
fucked.
eyeless shirt heads.
Power Corp.
We need an intervention for Jesse sticker bombing.
Can you guys
I'm
fucking
thinking
read that
of
on
the
this camera?
monochrome
Look
hoodie.
how
That
beat
colorway
that
is
shit
so
is.
steezy. 4-field charging.
I can't make heads or tails out of that shit. What the fuck? It's like light gray print on a black case, and it's been in my pocket for the last 2 years, so it's just scratched to shit. It is called a Power Corp.
I use a Janky Star 18,650 power bank for goggles. Production for China.
It's two.
I refuse to use my monochrome Infinity Loops sticker. It's too clean.
I think it's 20,000.
It's not a coin heads. You need to make words out of that shit.
Do it
Milwaukee top off for soldering and charging. It says we have been trying to reach you about your drone's out-of-date warranty.
Should there be a
heads.
heads shirt with a
It says
coin?
F your round eyes.
That would actually be kind of cool. It's too like self-centered to have my head on the coin though, right? As like
You need
like
microscope heads,
LOL.
LOL.
Like the what is it called when it's raised? It's not distressed.
Do you just any
logo.
music?
Do you know what I'm talking
The Lumineer power bank looks good.
about? Currently, I'm listening
Inspected
to
by
Fox
57.
Stevenson. It's a DJ set of his that he did like 2 years ago that I really like. That
No,
just has a
that
lot of
would
his
be
music in
cool
it.
relief.
But I'm just kind of listening to just like whatever tonight. I'm not. I don't have the.
I mean, your nickname is Heads.
I don't have the whatchamacallit on
Only
here.
with goggles on. Embossed.
The other playlist.
Embossed.
Embossed. Thank you.
Not self-centered. Your damn name is Heads. It would only make sense.
Okay, I just thought
Brundle
that'd be
fly.
kind of a cool shirt, but I don't know that I would want to wear my own head on my shirt. You know what I mean? But if it's not easily visible
Round eye
me,
devils.
you know what I mean? If it's not just like a face of me, and it's like the side profile thing, and we make it embossed. Look at you guys teaching me not new words. I knew the word, I just didn't know where to use it. But thank you for giving me context for where I use words.
Shit, I mean, it would only make sense. I use power brick with jumper cables.
Let me see if I can find it
Hey,
on Amazon.
people.
I ordered it a few years ago.
Can't tell if Abe Lincoln or Heads. You should make one of you an Og Beavis Butthead style. How do you not worry about copyright for streams and normal edited videos? I'm trying to find music to put in my edits and not get copyrighted.
Oh,
Did you call me
I see,
Abe
I see,
Lincoln?
I see what you mean. It's an anchor. It's an anchor portable charger.
Do an embossed
there.
silhouette of OG with
Got
a
it?
drop of suspicious fluid.
I'll send you the link
Brundle is asking for smoke today.
if you want it. It's an anchor portable charger
Heads is
USB-C,
PCU in your movie list.
20,000
Mucho
milliamp.
spicy head.
But anyways, they have it on Amazon for $40.
Diggle pup check out Epidemic
I,
Sounds LOL.
I highly recommend.
Anal leakage.
Okay, so if you're trying to do videos and you don't want to get copyright striked, like Alinity strikes PewDiePie videos,
Thank you Heads. Reddit was leading me down the anchor way.
if you would like to,
Dude Og and Heads reminds me of Beavis and Butthead so much.
if you would like to get music, one, if you're for stream normally, we have a subscription with Epidemic Sound, which if you have a subscription, you just give them all of your sites you're going to be using it on, your YouTube channels and whatever, and then you automatically are approved to use it. So when YouTube hears the music, they send the warning to Epidemic. Epidemic does nothing if you have an account with them. After your account expires or you whatever, end your membership, everything that you already made is still going to be good. So even if you made like a year's worth of videos, if you give up your subscription, you don't just lose all those videos to copyright claims, which is also nice that they do that. That costs money though, and if you don't want to do that, you can go to NCS on YouTube, and that's a good start. But I'm going to warn you that you can use some of those songs now, and there's no copyright on them. But sometimes, not often, but sometimes, the artist who made the song eventually gets signed to a record label and does get paid, and then the record label will pull down all of their old music and flag your video. I've had that happen a couple times. We used like a year and a half, 2 years worth of NCS music, and it happened maybe a handful of times in the 2 years. Great starting point, not great in the long run, not reliable, I should say. Also, there are artists on YouTube who specifically make copyright-free music, and they never copyright strike anybody's shit. I think Netsky is one of them, if I'm saying his name right, or something to that. No, it's not Netsky. What's his name? It's not Netsky. Somebody will say it. It starts with an N, I think, though. It's a white fella, and he's got long blondish hair, I think. He does Nefix, N-E-F-F-E-X, I think is his name. There's also White Bat, one word, I think, White Bat on YouTube. They make free music as well. There's ones out there you can find, though, that you don't have to pay for. So I hope that helps. Okay, sorry, I paused Robot Lady because I didn't feel like arguing with her.
My anal lock goggles have no leakage.
I like how we come back to that.
Less talk, more fly.
That's the first one we come back to.
Copyright stroked. Why only 38 likes you, a dog faces pony soldier.
Ah, fuck.
Og is totally Beavis.
All right, we're grabbing this and then I'm going back to
I can hear
flying.
Og yelling fire, fire. I forgot hit likes LOL. Jake FPV, I need you to stop using this account. I want Mxtees back.
God damn it.
Digglepup, search YouTube for free type beat and you'll find all sorts of stuff that is able to be reused with attribution. Use Realtek Media
what is this,
Driver
like a
and
juicy
Stereo
pear
Mix
or a
plus
booger?
Audacity
Fantastic.
to record.
765-432.
Make your own music. Until you stop paying Coyote Head Clams agents his content, he had it in.
Pear.
Fuck it, we making beats in FL
Pear,
Studio. Nick Cancan.
Yeah, if you can make your own beats,
those lyrics stink,
most
but the
definitely.
beats are good sometimes. The timing was perfect. Ha ha ha.
I don't even remember what this one is. I just think it's funny to call a map Boner's Oil Rig. Excuse me.
Heads does that tooth store charge Force batteries? Big
No,
balls.
Whoop store does not make. Sorry, VFly does not make a 4S charger.
Copyright is why I stay off YouTube. I like my music too much. I got
So,
Sidekick phone can make beats music.
Tonight we're
Ayo,
listening
Fox
to.
Stevenson.
Yeah, that's what's up. See, Mars knows what's up. Yeah, I fuck with Fox Stevenson. It's good shit. It's my type of beats to fly to. Tonight I'm just sending it on the music because I don't give a fuck.
I'm so hyped for my next video. It's going to be that Crown Fractal build. Gonna call it the Cyber Frown Queen.
Hell yeah, dude.
I
I'm
need
excited
an
to see it.
DJ.
But yeah, it's that kind of night for me. I have them every now and then where I'm just like, yeah, fuck it. I don't feel like listening to copyright free shit. I kind of just feel like listening to my own music and flying and vibing, you know. And Tuesday night is, like I said, Tuesday looking kind of cute though. That's what it's about tonight. Feeling kind of cute, looking kind of cute, listening to my music. Driving to the beach in my Jeep with the girls. Oh God. Oh God. Oh Jesus. I thought that was open. It is not. Ah! We died.
Beans.
Ah, God damn it. Yeah. You guys fucking... You steal the surprise from me every time I look over in chat because you guys start talking about beans and I see this pop up. Joshua Jardwell in the house.
Make your bed, uwu. What a lad.
Yeah, make sure you guys made your beds today.
Was activated.
Mow your lawn, tuck your fucking shirt in.
What was your scariest moment? FPV flying IRL crashing into
what's
a
the
toddler.
other thing that Jordan Peterson says all the time?
No cream.
Wash your balls. Wash your balls. Brush your teeth. Get out of bed. You know, go to work.
Gotta pass out. Been up since 3 a.m. Have a great night, guys.
Shorty, take it easy, dude. Thanks for chilling, man. And thank you again for the video earlier, dude. That was awesome. We're out of jalapenos. I'll give you a cayenne. Okay? I'll trade you up. And we're going to eat and fly. I'm
almost
losing so much fly time
today.
tonight.
I was flying out the door as he was
just
running
absurd.
in. Warshire to Ireland.
Here we are, Grok. Linux, thank you, sir.
Pick some up that is
For your
heavy and move it.
$5 super chat. We have a cayenne bean from the Fiery 5 challenge box. Going down the hatch for you. 765-432. Did I say thank you? I'm going to say thank you again. Thank you. It was so good. It tastes so good. It's the best thing ever. It was.
Later, shorty, I'm not far behind. You been up since 3-2. Good night, homie.
I need to try those Skittles that, what's his name got me? Poodle Hawk got me. Oh.
Jordan Peterson, oh yeah, he said Israel are like our big brothers who we should look up to.
Poodle Hawk sent me some dope shit. I'll have to show it to you guys.
Your face is thanks enough heads.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's lingering so bad. Come on, damn it.
Sweet cinnamon loaves.
There it is.
Damn.
There was a guy telling me to fly earlier. First name Brandon, last name is.
That's a good one, too.
Look neither up or down to any man. Am I the only one that was going to go to bed but realized how much time I spent trolling Sayati? Now I feel like I have to spend at least the same amount of time here, lol.
Gosh. Oh, dear. I don't think he needs any more over there, TBH. I think he has some ones that are there often.
Driving to San Antonio tomorrow for work meetings about 5 hours. Austin thinking about bringing the Fractal 75 Pro Max.
To deal with already.
Reese's Puffs or Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Reese's Puffs
if
in my
you
bowl.
could play Wicked Squad without copyright, that would be lit in videos or streams. Love No Guns in a Dance, absolute banger. I play fair, ha ha ha. Can we talk about Neon? Dude is fast as hell. I'd like to see him at dog.
Of course we could talk about Neon. Hell yeah. I'll talk about Neon all goddamn day. That kid's awesome. Finally actually being able to meet him, you know, talk to him. He's a great kid. Got a good head on his shoulders for his age. Hell of a determined kid,
Neon
too. For
was
like
fucking mental.
For being as young as he is, dude. I wish I was that determined. At I think he's 17, about to turn 18.
Neon is cracked.
Bro, I wish. I wish at 17 or 18 I was that devoted to stuff.
I've seen that flies like mention.
So crazy, bro. So crazy.
Has
Watching
Neon
that
ever
shit.
raced T-Dog IRL?
No, not IRL. This was his first big IRL race that he was at. I don't know if you saw the interview with him that I did, but he says that was his first big whoop race ever. The one that we saw him at. So I don't know that him and T-Dog have ever crossed paths otherwise.
Does he have a channel?
Yes, he does. I linked it in the documentary in the description. I linked every pilot that I talked to's channel. It's all in the description. Except Hyde. Hyde was the only one who said he didn't have any real social media.
I played Drone Wars with Neon and E-Dog a few times. All of us
watched
Neon whip around the map for a few minutes, and it was nuts.
I hit all the pilots up.
Pack it, and let me begin.
After I got home when I was editing.
The finals, and he was smoking the rest of the field like they were hobbyist class.
I hit up everybody and asked them.
I'd like to see him and mention go at it.
If I could
going far.
If I could mention their YouTube
Neon dominates
link
on
it or anything else. And yeah, I think Hyde was the only one who said no. So everybody else, we didn't say no that I couldn't. He just said he didn't really have anything to. He's more of in it for the hobby kind of thing, you know. But yeah, everybody's channel's linked down there if you guys want to check any of those pilots out. All of them that I interviewed, I think, were all really interesting in their own way. Neon, I guess, had the more interesting story, taking home the whole thing, but, you know, that's kind of... He's cheating. Fucking robot. Yeah, he is going far, though. He's going far with...
Made me want to try to race.
With the head on his shoulders that he's got now, I think he's already lined up to do some good shit.
Was MCK there?
No. Might as well have been, though, with Neon ripping around that bitch. My God, man.
Yeah, he smoked E-Docs, a paired Lux myself, and I think there was another pilot or two in there. The stick cam you did for him was crazy.
I wish I would have been able to get more. That was actually from OG's cell phone. I came up there. That was when E-Doc came down to my room and was like, hey, dude, I can see your whoop on my goggles upstairs. Like, you're right below us. So he's like, do you want to just come up and fly in our room? So I was like, yeah, sure. So I walked upstairs without my phone or anything. All I had was my goggles, my whoop, and my radio, and my room key, I think. And I just walked upstairs with him, and I was going to fly, and then I realized how many gates they had set up in the room. I was like, yo, I brought my 75 up here. I can't do shit.
Seeing him flick his
with
thumbs
all this,
around that
like,
fast was nuts.
Y'all got cubes stacked on top of each other to the ceiling, and those are on the bed.
Damn,
I was like,
that good son, and I have been watching MCK FPV as well as Helly Holy SHIT.
So I was like, I'll just watch. I'll just hang out and watch what you guys are doing. So Neon was running laps when I came in, and OG was running laps with him. And OG was, doing his thing, and I was watching. I could tell where OG was in the room.
And then I see ripping in the room.
I see fucking Neon come flying around the corner from outside the window and just tearing through this bitch. And I was there's no fucking way that just happened. I've never seen a whoop fly that fast in person, and it was right in front of my damn face. That hotel room was tiny. Those rooms we were in, they're not big rooms, and him and I were like 4 feet away from each other, and he's zipping right between us to go into the other room. It was mad.
Bro was killing that room so fucking tight top. Wait, did you say you can't fly 75 millimeters indoors?
That's absolutely correct. Not in that hotel room, dude. There was no fucking way. I was flying in my room. I had some fun flying around in my room. I was diving the lamp and shit, but it was stepping on their signal, and they were practicing for a race that Neon eventually won. So I guess it's a good thing that he got to get some practice in. Yeah, I definitely didn't.
He was chilling.
I didn't need to fly that day.
Does he fly analog?
Yeah. Yep.
My queen hummingbird go faster teehee. Neon on another level for sure though.
Oh yeah, dude. Neon's nuts. Really good pilot. Really good. And like I said, his determination for shit, like to work towards things, is awesome. That's what's really gonna take him far in life, is just that not giving up on shit and just willing to grind until you get it. That's awesome. Getting a lot of old Greg slaps tonight. I'll give you a reroll on that one. I don't know what's up with all the old Greg slaps. They're feeling it tonight.
Without your eyes getting wet.
Did you see Neon freestyle?
I've seen him freestyle before in the sim,
was
though.
Flying box goggles. It's not the gear, it's the pilot.
That's right, yeah. A lot of pilots there I noticed had box goggles on, which is kind of cool. I've never seen Neon freestyle in person, though. I've seen him
Everyone
freestyle
flies analog that is any good.
There were some fast boys there on HC0, which was cool to see. I'm sure they'd be faster on analog, but...
Honestly,
cool.
I like my box goggles. I have fats harks, but really don't mind my box goggles. It
yeah, a lot of people
like
prefer
the
them.
youth is way outpacing the OGPE.
Well, yeah, that's. I feel like that's an obvious one, though, right, Athix? Like, reaction time and shit, they're always going to stomp on us old bastards when they're coming up. If I had the reaction time that I had when I was 17,
if he said he was on HD0 doing that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he was using analog for everything. Oops. Man, smoking nothing but Keef is really having an effect on my flying. Oh, my spatial awareness is garbaggio.
Have you seen Skittles' latest freestyle race cow video yet? So good.
No, I haven't.
When you're higher than the drone itself.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I did some freestyle with Skittles at the hotel. That was awesome.
I'm starting a Keef stash. I've literally only started buying flour to stash Keef.
Dude, my Keef stash is half empty now, man. I think I've smoked like 40-something grams out of it since I got home from New York. That jar was at almost 100 grams when I left.
It has some of his hotel rip in it.
And it's half empty now.
Skittles squirter.
Oh, it has some of his hotel rip in it?
Sunshine in a bag.
All right, I'll have to check it out. Yeah, we got to freestyle a little bit there. Honestly, I got to freestyle with a lot of people that I'm happy about. I didn't think
flour, but I'll do it.
I didn't think I was
going
to be able to fly that much, but
Wreck a daredevil with his hair down in a room full of whoops. 40.
But yeah.
Is Race Cow still going on?
Yeah. Yep. I think they're only on like their 3rd or 4th week, I think. Oh.
I was nuts for the woman, man. Now you gotta believe me, I'm telling the truth here. I speaking to ya. I mean, I was nuts for the girl, and what did it to me was these big titties she had.
That was so much fun.
You and bot freestyle was fun.
That was
flour
fun too.
Is my jam. Nothing
but
like
watching
a
Weird Science with y'all last
coffee.
night, that was a ton of fun.
WTF? How long does it go for? Swapped Mob 6 into the new 2024 frame. Should
it goes
I
for
now?
a couple,
I go full
a couple
ham
months.
and flash Quicksilver.
Pretty sure.
You fucked them up with the trippy around the light.
Yeah.
She likes malacas.
That was fun. She likes malacas, Dino. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, fuck. That was funny. That freestyle almost didn't happen. If you see at the end of the video,
freestyle 90, better and bottom tried.
At the end of
when I did the arm gate for heads in his freestyle with bot, you can see how
awesome.
nervous I was. LOL.
You shouldn't have been nervous. We just flew through 2 arms together. Bot went through. We went through Nightwing and Skittles.
Holy shit! I still have time to actually try. It's purely sexual.
Purely. Oh, Rec, my wife thought your part in the documentary was great. She thought you were really fun. And I was like, yeah, he was. So he was so much fun to talk to. And she's like, he just has like such a good spirit about him. He's like, yeah, he's awesome. Well, that was kind of the case with everybody there, to be honest. Nobody was like an asshole or like, I'm fucking trying to get in my zone, man. I'm trying to race. It's all on the line. Vin Diesel, family, Corona, or whatever.
I didn't know who it was flying through because I thought you guys were already done.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I see
Did you all
being
watch
nervous.
Real Genius?
I see being nervous.
Why all I'm out a good night snookums.
King, take it easy, brother. Thanks for chilling, dude. Thanks for being chilling. I'm surprised that slap hasn't come up. Naming the stream this. You'd figure it would happen. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that freestyle almost didn't happen.
Case of cash waiting.
If you hear at the very end of the freestyle bit when Bot walks up and he says, "I don't know which one of these I flew," and he puts them down and he goes,
LOL,
"Thanks."
Yet I just like to have a good time. Thanks.
I had batteries charged.
I will be updating
for
my
his
eChine EV 800D.
He needed
with
300
receiver.
milliamp
I will
batteries.
be attaching that to Discord
And he didn't have any
soon.
charge.
MB 2 weeks.
So,
remember me, guys.
I think during the stream I
I
mentioned
saw
it.
Bot left early.
Versus Capcom versus Street Fighter.
I missed that robot voice so much, dude.
It was great to see Neon on cam. He is our new champ to go the distance with MCK.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm glad that that he was able to come out and race number 1. Edoc was going and picking his ass up.
Well,
and,
that slapped.
And wanted him, really to be able to participate. That's another cool ass thing about the racing scene is like, at least in tinywhoop, everybody was helping each other out, dude. Everybody wanted to see everybody do well.
Mind and it's a standard
it was
90%
so fucking cool.
trick at this point. It was mentioned that Bot never pays attention to the LOL.
Oh, okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if it happened on stream or not. But yeah, I luckily I had batteries charged because I brought a 65mm whoop with me that I ended up just giving to Jake while I was there. But I had charged batteries with me, Weebly batteries, and I was like, I guess I'll leave them charged in case OG needs them to race with, because he said his batteries were kind of getting a little saggy, and mine were brand new, so I was like, I'll leave them charged up for you if you need them. And then Bot ended up needing them, and it saved the freestyle, bro.
Happy.
It saved the freestyle. It happened. It was sick too. That's like something I know a lot of people want to do. Is freestyle
Trippy
with Bot.
spins are when I take one too many shots and play.
I didn't get to have nearly as cool, I think, of a
toilet.
session as you would if you freestyle with them, like
robot lady will
not
be
at
like
an
the
event
hologram girlfriend from
where
Blade
we're like
Runner.
doing stuff and got a guy sitting between us, narrating everything. But it was still a lot of fun. It was a good time. It's one of my favorite ways to meet someone.
It
is
really
to
sucks
fly
that
with
Dan
them,
lost his vlog footy from the event.
I didn't know that. He did? Oh, dude, that fucking sucks. You know how many times in my video you can see Dan with his GoPro in the background? That sucks, dude, because he recorded all kinds of shit. Damn, I didn't know that. Oh, that's heartbreaking, man. I've had shit like that happen before, but
if you guys were vibing and smoking in the garage, you guys would fuck people up. The times I got to freestyle with Bot, most of his shit was broken.
We smoked a bunch
I heard
while we were
Heads
there.
formatted his cards so only his edit could exist.
Oh,
that was as epic as you could meet someone.
Yeah, I think so. That was a lot of fun. It was a good time. I just think as far as like talking and shit, like we didn't actually get a chance to. People were like, "Oh, how was it meeting Bot?" I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I didn't really get to meet him that much because we were both like so busy with everything else we had to do there. And like we had people coming up and talking to us again, him more than I, but we had people coming up that wanted to talk to us or ask us questions or whatever. So yeah, it was just it flew by really fast. All puns intended. Yeah, I wish we would have had a chance to
Tech
kind of
mark
just
a
chill.
weekend for next year's event already?
He did. Yeah, he messaged me and said something about saving the
FPV
date.
friend after moving to Louisiana saw him trying to fly a DJI Avata in the park and showed him the way of the hoop.
Yeah, unless I'm dead or in the hospital, I'll be there next time for sure. I wouldn't miss that. That was so much fun. I legit, like, minus with my family, outside of my family, like with like friends, I haven't had fun like that since I was in like my late 20s, because I was just like, you know, I'm kind of fucking over that now. I'm at home all the time usually with my son, or like doing this shit. So yeah, I'm never like out going to the bar or like doing any of that fun shit anymore. And I got to do all that again, and it was awesome. I was exhausted. It sucked ass getting back home,
how I am, 'tis the dad
back
life.
to life, and trying to catch up with the lack of sleep I had while I was there. But it was fun as hell while I was there.
Bot is the most down-to-earth dude out of the OG pros.
Yeah, I'd say
this summer.
just like the public image he puts out, I would agree with that. I wish I would have been able to get to know him a little better, but it was just not
the kids
good.
Don't wait for you either.
Not the best situation for that, I guess I should say. It wasn't the best situation for like mingling, talking, meeting someone. You know what I mean? Got a new trick called if. What? Why can't I look at you? Velocitron! What the fuck? Oh, got a new trick called IL.
Not as humble as Dustin Jarvis.
I can't look at
Heads,
it.
how are you?
Tech, how do I do it?
It'd be sick to do an actual collab.
Yo!
Heads couldn't
There he
cross
is,
to
the
DC.
man. What's going on, brother? I'm glad you got your shit back. For anybody that was in the Discord earlier, the account was hacked. It was not actually him, but he's back. Account recovered. Good to see you back. Yeah, Tech, can you explain this? Because what's his
the
face?
interviews seemed quick and short, I think due to how fast and packed the event was.
Yes,
Sounds like you need to lose the kid.
That and like I said, I didn't want to take up their time. I felt like such an asshole even asking them to just to talk with me. I was like, they're busy. They're all trying to get into the mode of racing and competing, and they're checking their shit. They're double checking their whoops and diagnosing any issues they may have had during qualifiers or during practice laps. And I just felt bad, like, hey, I know you're really busy right now, but can I take you out of the room you're currently in, shove a microphone and a camera in your face for about 2 minutes? And the fact that every single person I asked entertained my dumbass.
I love the documentary so much.
I'm super glad
this
that it
track
worked
is
out
nasty.
like that.
We don't see Thai Kid what?
This is them boner tracks. They're saucy. Oh, you're back, Tech? Oh, it's working. No, wait, it's working now. Now I can see you. All right. Show me the way. I was gonna say Shorty FPV just perfected his infinity loop trick today. Oh,
The Nard Ward of
I already know where
FPV.
this is going. Yeah, boy, look at him. Get it. Hell yeah, dude. That was sick. That's a classic. That was one of the first things I ever
It
called
needs to be done. That was
an
awesome,
infinity
man.
loop. That was one of
Is
the
YouTube
first
switching
ones.
to long-form documentaries? I feel
And
like
then it came
everyone
to
is
the
doing
power
them.
loop Matty flip.
When you were interviewing Nightwing, I was sneaking stickers on your back.
Were you really?
Can I join the lobby?
That's so funny.
You should let them come to you next. You do.
You weren't the
interviews.
only one. There was somebody else that
Wonky 8.
there was somebody else that put some stickers on my back. I forgot who it was. Maybe Zero. Somebody else put stickers on my back though, and I found out who it was later. I passed eyes with him. I don't remember who it was, and I was like, I know it's you, because I caught him putting stickers on someone else. And I was like, I see you. But then I got stickered again, and it was Wreck. Dang it! It's all good. Whoop Squad in the house. What's going on, brother? I'm still getting messages
I have no idea how
from
he
people
kept his cool during that. Also,
saying that
it
they
was
enjoyed
Zero.
our episode, Whoop Squad.
Was that
so
Zero
again,
with all the blunts? Ha ha ha.
I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate
Just
your time
came to
again.
me. I figured you had
It was
done
a lot
it
of fun.
nice. Did anyone get a face punching on Jesse P? Jesse was puting slaps
No
on
idea how he kept
slaps
his
on
cool during that
slaps.
interview. Oh, it was? Okay,
I
it
keep
was Zero.
slap
All right.
stickers on my case.
The Nightwing actually laughed a bunch in his interview, and I thought it was in conversation what he was laughing about. So I thought we were just laughing. I thought he was just a smiley person because he normally is. I would have never known. That'd be like if you snuck stickers on my back during Pork Chop's interview. You could have done all kinds of shit. You could have drawn a dick on my back and I wouldn't have noticed that he was laughing at you because he was just like such a happy, smiley, laughy kind of guy to begin with, you know?
He was laughing at you, haha.
Yeah, he very well could have just been laughing at the fact that I was getting stickers put on my back. I'll have to pull up I still have the raw interview with because I don't think I put anybody's full interview in. All of them were like about 2 minutes, but there was a lot of like small talk between questions and just bullshitting. Tech got it locked in, dude. Oh, careful with your pitch. If you're losing altitude, try adjusting your pitch a little bit,
blooper reels.
And that'll help pull you up if you're dropping down in a trippy spin. If you're dropping down in a trippy spin, you're turning this way too much, like flat. So you're falling like this way, like a backwards dive. So if you pitch, you'll pull yourself back up some with the throttle. There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly where. Just find out where your pitch has to be, and then you can kind of just keep that locked and just roll your roll and yaw. Just switch those and try to keep your pitch and your throttle locked. I'm not gonna watch you. I don't want to put pressure on you. I'll come back if you feel like you're feeling juicy with it. That's a lot of pressure. Speaking of pressure, dude, I don't know if you can tell in the video or not. I don't remember if I left the part in, but when I'm plugging in one of my batteries during the freestyle thing, my fucking hands are shaking. I was so nervous to fly in front of like a live group of people. I've never done that before. That's the first time ever. Like, I've flown in front of like people that don't fly FPV. I've flown in front of tons of them.
The session name heads.
I've flown in front of like 3 or 4 FPV pilots before, like at a session where we're just like out flying.
Shakes are so real.
But dude, when there's like all those people watching on stream and watching in person, and it's a bunch of FPV people, I'm like, fuck. Every single person here flies. Like, don't fuck up. Don't do stupid shit.
No pressure, thanks though. I need to watch the doc.
It was fun though.
Yeah, my mom thinks I'm a pro pilot too. Each interview was a battery pack of time that could be a really cool idea. Imagine interviewing pilots, but the only time you have is one pack to interview them.
Oh, that's
Damn
a cool
it,
idea,
perform, monkey.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know. I did feel horrible about the interviews.
At least you didn't lose your hoop in the fireplace.
But I do feel like I also, I'm grateful that I did it. I think it made the video way better, having all those like pilot firsthand experiences and all of the little quirks that some of them mentioned and like what they did to practice. All that shit was like really, it was fun to learn, but I was like, this will be interesting. Like, I don't know how much of this stuff people actually ever hear, But anyways, I'm glad everybody seems to be enjoying it.
Those are dorks heads, people who don't fly FPV.
Yeah, they are. Bunch of loser dorks.
Yeah, walking on coals would have been cool.
We could do something like that.
Scully
that one
and
pack
JP
thing.
announcing in your face.
It's a fun idea.
Don't grab the mic.
Please don't touch
Head
the mic.
science: if you fly over the fire, you will fall in fire.
That's true.
I think the interviews were necessary. One day down the line, all those pilots will be happy about it.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. And I think it's just cool to like sometimes just to see yourself in a video when you're out doing your thing. And feel like people give a shit. Like people are there to watch you, like they're not just there to hang out. They're there to watch you. So I think that's kind of, I think that's like I thought it was a neat thing to try to capture and highlight in the video is just that feeling of like, oh shit, like I got a camera in front of my face. This is going to be on the internet now. Like 1,000 people are going to see it. 2,000 people are going to see it. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it would be a cool idea. And I'm glad it worked out. It seems like it was a hit. Now here comes.
I'm sure they appreciate it when they're big time and can look back.
Now here comes the annoying part.
I mean this with all due respect, but Scully needs to be cut off about 6 beers early.
Listen,
it was
Scully, absolute legend, loved him to death. Couldn't agree more. I think maybe even by the end of the night, he even was coming to terms that he got a little saucy, which is great. Have a good time, dude. Everybody was having a blast.
You captured that perfectly. Niam had the hoop shivers.
So it was
LMFAO.
Cool. That was awesome. I think Scully was a lot of fun, and if he wasn't so drunk and chatty, it would have been left up to Bot and I a lot more. I guess balance-wise, could have been a little more balanced. that was the only reason Bot and I were there, was for that one section of the entire weekend. So I'm not ass mad about our time there. I thought our time there was great. I had a lot of fun. And I honestly didn't even talk to Scully very much. I was more like responding to him and trying to talk to chat and keep shit, going with the race as well. I was watching the racers a lot. I got to watch all of like elite class basically during qualifiers when we were on stream. So if you all notice,
the dude that sat between y'all, he annoyed me. LOL.
Yeah. That was
I feel like that.
If y'all notice, I keep looking past the camera and I'm like
behind the names.
That's me just watching all of them.
Yet, LOL.
It was blowing my fucking mind because I got to watch Hobbyists in the morning. Yes! Big Bing Chilling. Yeah, sure. Bing Chilling. Hell yeah. Scully is a legend, for sure. Legendary announcer. Announces all kinds of shit. Multi-GP is a big one for him.
Why was Mo's eyes so fucking dilated? I was like, holy shit, he is the MDMA itself. This slap plays rent-free in my head regularly.
I don't know why his were.
Nice
I don't even think Mo smokes or
Heads
anything.
Called it.
He drinks a lot, which he was a lot of fun to drink with.
Scully is really good at what he does. He keeps up with the races so well, it's unreal.
Yeah, he definitely does.
It's about that time later, y'alls.
All right, Dingles, take it easy, brother. Have a good night, man. Thanks for
At one point, I think I said that would have checked out of the conversation 10 minutes ago. LOL.
Yeah, everybody's not for everybody. I get it. Yeah, it's all good. You weren't the only one. There was other people that I saw complaining about Scully in our Discord. Is what it is. Some people are for him, and some people aren't. Some people like me, and some people don't. It's all good. I don't care. To each their own, man. I had a good time, though. I think I had a good time because I was there. I feel like maybe if I was separated from it and at home watching, I probably could have definitely gotten a little more annoyed with it. But I was so engulfed in the racing. I got to watch Hobbyist, and then Sport, and then Pro, and then Elite. And by the time I got to Elite, that's when I was on stream. And so I've just been watching the races.
Because I can't concentrate great with a lot of people around.
Yeah, that's fair.
Scully was great rest of the time. He just got a bit extra.
Yeah. It's all good. He was excited to have us there. He had been by himself all day up there announcing. So I bet having some company, he was just ready to chat. And a couple of Guinness helped loosen him up a little bit. But yeah, it was just amazing to see everything kind of slowly progress throughout the day and get faster and faster. And so Elite was blowing my goddamn mind. Watching them fly around the room, line of sight, that was really tripping me out. It was really neat. And we had that wild ass, Jesse kept calling it the Beta FPV Wibble Wobble.
Watching Pro, like, how the hell is there a whole class above this?
Don't
get me wrong, I like him.
That was right in front of where we were sitting.
Yes, Wiener Guinness.
So when the Hobbyist came through,
like
the Hobbyist came through and went like nice big wide, S turn through that Wibble Wobble, and then like Sport came through and we're like doo doo doo, and then Pro came through and they were like shoo, shoo, shoo. And then Elite came through and it was like scoop, like they watching it line of sight. I was like, what the fuck? They didn't even turn. I didn't even see the whoop move. It just looked like it flew in a straight fucking line through all three of them, but it went whoop, 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 like it zigzagged. It didn't make any sense to me. I don't understand how they like Wreck too. Wreck's a fast motherfucker too. Watching him fly, I'd never seen Wreck fly.
How many
for
people
real.
were
like,
flying the new Mob 6 heads?
This shit was crazy. Just Mo, I think, is the only one that I saw that I noticed. Not saying that other people didn't.
Scully does
just
so
Mo
much
was
for
the only
hobby.
one.
We all owe him FR.
That I noticed that was flying the bone stock Mobula 6. There may have been other people there, but to be honest, Mobula 6 is still kind of hard to get your hands on. So the 2024. So yeah, I don't know.
Such a good feeling to hit that part fast when it works out.
Nightwing had on his last lap. It's the last lap that he runs in the documentary. When he bends around the pole at the top. He bends around the pole at the top, and then he hits the Wibble Wobble. He does it so clean. I don't think he could have gotten any closer. Like maybe he was just sending it because he knew he was going to be in third, and he was just like fuck it. But he was in that race with you. You finished ahead of him. I think I remember hearing them announce your name just as he's going through. It said like he was a full lap behind you or something. But yeah, watching him take that little Wibble Wobble
just teleports through it.
Object was so nuts. That was so cool. I mean, watching all you guys take it was crazy, because all you guys are way faster than I ever fly. I always fly like kind of same tempo, fairly smooth, slow, steady. You know, you guys are just fucking scoop, 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 scoop all over the place. Doesn't make any sense to me. My brain broke. But man, was it entertaining to watch. I never thought I would be like that into the racing whoop scene, but I mean, not only was everybody cool as shit, which that just makes the experience overall better, but also it was so entertaining to watch. Yeah, if you haven't seen it yet and you got an extra like 40 minutes to kill and you just want to watch something like exciting and fun and learn something about racing Tiny Whoops, check that out. Yeah, it's awesome. And check out the racers that I interviewed. All their links are in the description of that video. Go check out their individual YouTubes if you saw one you really
I will beat
were
your
interested
tiger
in.
style with my drunken master. Dan has a fast-paced form of freestyle that I'm wanting to try now after seeing it live.
Yeah, Dan's freestyle is gnarly. He must break some shit. Watching him rip out front, I mean, I know we were all pretty fucked up, to be fair. We had all just gotten back from the bar, and there was smoking and drinking and all kinds of activities going on. And, yeah, so we were all pretty mashed up. It was like 1 in the morning at that point or something. It was late as shit. It was cold. We were outside of a hotel, and I think they had already yelled at us once about the noise. That may have been later. I honestly don't remember.
Out on YouTube.
Oh, thank you, guys. I do appreciate it. Thank you. I can't ask for anything more than just some honest feedback on it. I always want to improve. Left a little note in there at the very bottom of the description that I did that one for Pops. It's for my dad.
It was cool seeing in the documentary all the different
like I
ages
said, longest
of pilots,
form thing
what
I've ever
was the
done.
general demographic for pilots and watchers.
And that's what he used to do for a living, was travel and record things and then put it on the news. And that was his job for 30 years.
Was power looping, though, everyone's
and this is the
legs,
first time I've ever done that. So I thought it was thought of him a lot when I was doing it.
That's what made your video the best, putting a face and background info on each PLA.
Yeah, thank you. I took the time to do that, and I felt like it was really important
I love when the
to make sure they were all.
Lady said, "I don't know why they don't just close their fucking window."
She was the
when
best,
we were flying out front,
she
Dan
was the best.
just doing screaming passes. LMAO, that was so funny, mean sounding. Who?
Yeah, he was flying a 65 and just. Yee! And he was like, "I'm gonna do a power loop," and you'd hear him go up and like way sooner than you would ever imagine. You hear him coming back down, just just fly right past you. He's so fucking fast. I love it though. It's such like a reckless, fun freestyle style, you know.
Thanks for sharing
I love
that.
Skittles,
I am
dude.
sure that would have made him proud. Was genuinely entertaining and cleanly done.
Thank you. I do appreciate it.
Dan just posted a freestyle edit. I need to watch something about a Karen in the title.
Okay,
I'm Fly Queen Hummingbird.
I'm gonna watch it after stream because I'd rather you guys.
I don't know a damn
give him
thing,
the,
but I do think Pops would approve.
Give him the view of it for watching his video over there. So I'll watch it in my own time off stream. But yeah, go check out FPV Skittles or iGal International Game of Whoop.
Yes, it's good. Go watch.
Skittles, Dan, whatever. I'm not sure how to search for him anymore. FPV Skittles still pulls his channel up.
611. Yeah, you need to see the Karen part.
And yeah,
LOL.
check out his newest video. I'm gonna check it out after stream too. We'll talk about it over in the Discord. Will I check how you fly? Oh yeah, you're in here right now. I'm sorry, I didn't even realize you were in here. Yeah, dude, let her rip. Let's do it.
That's why I want to call my company Aerial Havoc Headquarters. The way of the hoop is chaos.
That's a good idea. That's a good name. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, you're in...
Remember when his channel was I'm Drunk?
You're in South Africa, right? I'm pretty sure the internet connection is going to be rough. Are you able to fly through this? Is your internet connection this bad? I can't imagine it's this bad. Like, for you on your end. I think it's just Velocidrone trying to compute. Oh, God.
Skittles is in the new Bad Boys trailer, LOL.
Damn it. I'd like to watch how you fly. I think we'd have to go to a server
I put a good clip from this stream in the clips channel. I forgot what captured card for record goggle or receiver module heads. My man unlocked teleportation.
Yeah, oh god, it's like he's hitting the turbo button on those old cheater third-party Super Nintendo controllers. Hit the turbo button. Can we cycle? Who's that? Mayonnaise! Look at Mayonnaise out there, fucking ripping.
It would be pronounced like AHH, like the screaming goat, or when pilots scream cause shit's getting wild. What's the server name?
I think it's just called Freestyle. I think I just called it, it's just called Freestyle. And we are on Boner's Oil
I had
Rig.
that arcade joystick controller.
Yeah, great Scott, you're hip. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, buddy. Got that turbo button on her. Is this you right here? Where are you? That was you. There you are.
Is child doing tea worry? Do you need to buy another pack to fly in this, or is it main game?
No, it's main game. It's a custom map that Boner made. So if I'm hosting it, everybody can be in here.
Had that Super Scope 6 for 2 whole games.
But oh no shit, you had a Super Scope? That was the big old bazooka looking bitch, right?
Oil rig, but don't threaten me with a good time.
But no, this map is now part of the base game. So if you own Velocitron, you should have it. It should be under Dynamic Polyworld. So if you go to the Dynamic Polyworld scenery, and then almost all of Boner's like custom freestyle maps are all under that, and everybody should have access to it now. It became part of the base game like maybe like 5 or 6 months ago, I think, something like that. Like mid last year, they added the. It used to be part of the combat pack, I reckon.
When is next Boner freestyle map dropping?
I don't know. Boner's actually going through some personal shit right now. I'm not sure how much of it he wanted me to share, so I won't say shit for right now until I hear from him. But he's okay. He's just he's got like life shit going on. He messaged me. We talk almost every week. We talk at some point for some length of time. But yeah, he's got a lot of shit going on right now, like more than just one thing going on. So I'll ask him if he's cool with me like talking more about it, and I can fill you guys in.
Boner got wrapped up.
It's yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's nothing crazy or anything like that. He's all right. He's just he's just tied up with shit. He is a very constricted Boner.
Anything we can do to help?
No, unfortunately. I wish there was something I could do to help him with the shit he's going through right now, but no, I think it's just a time thing, really, honestly. Without saying too much, I think it's just a time thing.
It's okay if it's hard for Boner. Is Boner mad about the lack of good electronics in the hobby as well?
Probably. Although I think they probably have...
Yeah, my internet is not the best.
They probably have a lot of local places where he can get stuff. I know there's a local drone shop he goes to a lot that has a lot of things.
If you see him, tell Boner to stay strong and hard.
I will. I'll let him know. Thank you, John. I will let him know.
But in game, it's fine.
Internet is not the best. Yeah, I think it's just because you're so far away, it's trying to like connect the signal, and it's just not sending it fast enough. So like, you're doing
Had
inputs.
A thought about making maps.
And the
I
inputs
might
are
hit
coming.
him up to ask him about deets.
They're coming back to my side
Do
too
not
late.
let him sneeze on you.
Because everybody else is fairly
Local
smooth.
drone shop.
Looks
What
like.
is that like?
I know, right? Local drone shop, dude.
Unless you are OG.
That'd be so dope. The hobby store near me, I went there once, and wreck. I went there once and asked them for 18650 batteries. I just needed them for my radio, and they looked at me like I had 4 heads. Just the 2, ma'am. And I needed an 18650 battery. But while I was there, I was like, do you sell like lipos as well, like 1S lipo batteries? And she was like, no. All right, bitch. Goddamn. I'm just asking. Fuck. It's like we sell boats and puzzles.
RC shop near me hates drones.
Yeah, dude. Apparently that's like a big
head
thing.
Shop for those.
Apparently most
Dude, if
RC
I had
shops.
a local FPV shop, I wouldn't be able to
hate
keep a
drones.
cent in my pocket. LMAO. KWG420, someone is sniffing on your network. Change your password online, dude. Do this ASAP. My local hobby shop still carries blade inductrix.
Oh, no shit. Do they really? How much do those even sell for now? Ooh. Oh, God. Please.
I have a hobby town near me, and it's the most ignorant, aggressive, unaccepting place I've ever been.
Jesus.
RC car not as difficult as drone.
Oh,
it
yeah,
would
of course
explain
not.
your hack.
Oh, Jason Black, you know some shit? You on that networking shit? Because I don't know anything about all that, so,
If someone was sniffing on his network, changing his network would just give them new password too.
Oh.
Same here, the one by me had like 50 inductrixes, lol.
Y'all are talking outside of my
local hobby shop sells
outside of my
nothing quad
understanding
related.
of computers.
Bro, they're still asking 100 for the inductrix.
Whoa.
Last time I went to my local hobby shop, I heard them telling a guy you don't need to balance lipos, just charge them. I never went back there again after that. But why would they hate drones? I really don't get it. Why does the RC community hate drones and FPV? Is it cause we're better?
Yeah.
Fine, bitch, I don't
probably.
want your 30C
I think-
discharge $160 batteries anyways.
I think likely because we all naturally have larger manhood. I think that's usually the case. This is just science. Like, this isn't really like a debatable thing. It's more of like just hard
They
facts.
blame us for remote
you know?
ID.
So yeah.
KWG 420, check your network.
That's probably what it is.
The skaters of the RC world. Your Dean's
yeah,
plug
that's true.
can go fuck your mother. They are not smart
Don't
enough
you be
to
talking
learn all
shit
the
about my
drone
micro
things.
Deans. Your Dean's plug. You know, the one thing I thought is because drone parts are always constantly fucking changing and updating. I don't know much about RC cars, but do they normally have like drone parts where we have new parts coming out like every couple months? If I ran a retail store, I would fucking hate drones too. I'd be like, I'm not carrying that shit. Because by the time
It's the difficulty of the hobby.
by the time
you
the
can't
new shit
just
comes
sell a
out,
random person
I
this
still
shit
got
and expect them to make it work like
still
you
got
would
all
a
this
Traxxas
shit
slash.
from
Probably
from
cause
the
we
last
show
batch.
up to
Now
the
it's all out of
RC
date.
shop blazed as fuck.
Likely.
All you could carry is props and batteries.
Yeah, pretty much things that
No
are like
RC
guaranteed not
trucks
to
are
change.
simple, same OL tech.
Okay, then
They
that,
do, but
that
they're
has
not
to be
important.
a reason,
You can
right?
still be just as competitive with 2-season-old chassis.
That has to be
Yet
partially
it thrives
the
on new
reason of
stuff,
why
especially
of why
upgrades.
retailers wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
old car parts stay valid.
That's what I mean. Old drone parts, you know, once they're out of style, they're kind of out of style for the most part. At least in the micro world. I'm not sure about full size shit.
That is why
but,
everything is out of stock online. They don't want to be caught with the hot potato.
Yeah.
It's the difficulty, honestly. According to my local hobby shop guy I'm friends with, FPV stuff has super low profit margins, hard to get in bulk, and where I live at least not much buyers. Neighbor
That's
shop
fair.
have
That's
quad
a fair
drones,
point.
but rare he fly sometimes.
Again, it has to come down to
You
a
can't
financial
expect
reason.
someone to pick this up as easy as an RC car or boat.
That's true. That's a good point too. Huh, ha. What's Rec doing? What's the dog doing? Oh, Rec was doing something.
Going
What are you
into the
doing?
RC shop high as fuck, asking the most high question, but it's also the most technical at the same time.
Rec out
XD.
here getting sauced up. Rec serving up
His
the
hobby
gravy.
is like Eve for gaming.
He's about to hit him with the spicy. Oh. Bro, what is your camera angle right now? That power loop was insane.
Most humans won't put in the time that is required to do acro FPV.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's right.
Move on to fast.
Hell yeah. Wreck out here getting it. Getting it. Hit the
I made
Maddie.
the mistake of talking shit
okay.
about Spectrum at a hobby town. LOLOL.
Okay. Wreck out here getting a little saucy with it. I wish I knew
You
what
guys
camera
are too
angle you're
good.
flying right now. You are very fast. He's a fast boy. Yeah, no, Rec is pretty seasoned on the sticks. He's a good pilot. What's funny about racers is that there's one thing that I've noticed is really a common thing, besides all of them trying to fucking take my microphone from me, was
This
all
is
of them.
just my racer.
All
LOL,
of them
it's super
kind of
high.
lean towards freestyling a little faster normally, anyways. And I think it's just that's what you're used to flying like. You're used to flying quicker. So when you fly at like 15
we
degrees,
use that to suss out Trekkies like
you're
you
like,
get
shit,
off our land.
this is super slow, you know.
Have you tried Trax's quadcopter heads?
I have not. No, I didn't even know they made a quadcopter. But yeah, I've noticed that a lot of a lot of racers are very fast on the freestyle. You got to get God, bro. I cannot see. Like my eyeballs just aren't working tonight. Everything's all blending in for me. I don't know what's happening. Huh? Get it together. Son of a biscuit. Oh. Oh, biscuits. I do like this little area right here. I don't think I fly over here very often.
Do you mean I must changes the Wi-Fi password? Can you give a quick tutorial on entry of backward position like in cradle pendulum or around a corner but facing it pointed upwards? I can't really explain it other than flying where you can't see. I might buy one and see how was it, lol.
I have to read this and try to. I'm not exactly sure what you're asking, so let me read it and see if I get it. Can you give a quick tutorial on entry of backward position like in cradle, pendulum, or around a corner, but facing it pointed upwards? I can't really explain it other than flying where you can't see. Do you just mean in general flying backwards? Is that what you're getting at? Is that what he means?
Call Maddie. The first week I knew dabs
I don't think
existed, I
means
thought
it's
my
Maddie flip,
entire
no?
universe was at a slight angle. The world was permanently tilted. Might have just been my head though. I think
it's probably
he is
from all
referring
the,
to beginning of trippy spin. Yes, like flying where the drone is going but the camera isn't there.
Flying
If
where
you're
the
buying a
drone
Traxxas,
is
it better be
going,
AX
but the
Max.
camera isn't there. Flying where the drone is going, but the camera isn't there. Yeah, and you're not talking about trippy spins, right? Right? So you're saying like the beginning of a pendulum, or I'm sorry, a cradle. Is that what it? I don't know. I'm not sure. I wish I knew. You're not talking about trippy spins though, right? You're not talking about these. Are you talking? Damn it. This is moments where I wish I could just like drag you guys into a voice room in Discord and just be like, explain it again, please. So you don't have to type everything. I feel bad when I don't understand what somebody says and then they have to type more.
No, like imagine going in a slight curve and then rotate 180 and then try to fly without seeing. He mean fly backwards.
Oh, just like going into a
like
corner,
when
like
you complete a loop but turn around and go through it backwards.
Like going around a corner, like just backwards in general, just like you said.
Do Discord voice chat ID watch that shit show?
No, like imagine going in a slight curve. All right, so we're going in a slight curve, and then rotate 180 degrees, and try flying without seeing. Oh, just flying backwards. Just if you mean how to get into it, just do it with your yaw. Really, if you see my sticks down there, you don't have to do anything but hit your yaw 180 degrees and just kind of do it slowly. So you just stop wherever you want to stop. But if you're already going forward and your camera angle is keeping you forward and you just yaw, that'll keep you pitched up enough to where you'll keep going backwards. But yeah, basically all you're doing is just looking up with your pitch and hitting throttle. and then that carries
Hot
you
mic
backwards,
robot lady night would be bonkers.
if that's what you mean. But yeah, I would do it just with my yaw if I was just flying forward real fast and I wanted to just go backwards. I would just boop around and with my yaw and then just hold it there. You could do it other ways. You could flip around with you could pitch over and just hold it that way, like into a juicy
shit,
flick.
it's like a trippy spin, but you control the pitch.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, sorta. Yeah. It's kind of like a thick ass trippy spin, I guess. You can do trippy spins up on your side too. Those are fun. Oh, there's a thing there. Give me something to trippy spin around. Give me something to trippy spin around. No, not you. Give me the big thing. Ah. Don't clip that out of context. Shut up. Oh.
Too late.
Oh, excuse you. Ah, dang it. Euro, if I'm saying that right.
Cause
this
I
is
struggle most
Velocidrone.
with keeping the momentum to keeping in that direction.
It's on Velocidrone.com, I reckon.
Quicksilver connection to board failed. Any idea works fine in beta flight.
Try
Trying to learn
Impulse
by watching your
RC
stick
Driver Fixer.
movements is like trying to learn guitar by watching Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, well, you can always, if you want to learn a trick that I'm doing in particular, just ask me and I'll slow it down so you can understand what I'm doing. And I can walk you through the stick inputs too. Any trick, whatever, doesn't matter. Even if it's one I'm not doing, I can figure it out and try to show you how to do it. Oh, there's 4 around here. That's what I was looking for when I started flying backwards, but I went way far away. Huh. Excuse me.
I found
need
the
another beer.
inflatable unicorn.
Oh, you did? Is it on top of one of these towers? He hides one in, I think, every map. They're usually up high, but sometimes they're underground as well. Sometimes, Rec, if you look carefully on some of his maps, like some of these dynamic polyworld ones, he's made little scenes where the inflatable unicorns took over the map and destroyed a bunch of shit. And they have tanks and helicopters, and there's
for the gift
some of them are on
certificate.
fire and shit, and some of them have little army helmets on. Maybe they have army helmets on. I might be making that part up. But anyways, it's fucking awesome. His maps are the coolest. Does so much cool shit in them. They all have little stories. Well, not all of
That's
them,
sick.
but a lot of them do. He'll do a map. Here, I'll show you. He'll do a map I'll show you one that you'll know. Everybody knows this fucking map. So yeah, if you want to find boners maps, go to all tracks. Go to
Only the best for you.
Dynamic Polyworld.
It'll give you a hint
And
it's operating something.
basically all of these almost are boner tracks that are super fun. And if you look back, you'll find I've done streams on pretty much all of them. But if you find ones that say
so a question
a name,
I would then have is why
and
does a
then
drone
a
stay
name plus
perfectly
apocalypse?
horizontal when you turn yaw and roll in the same direction? Is that due to camera angle?
Correct. Absolutely. That's exactly right. It is solely due to your camera angle because the tilt of your drone, if you're just doing yaw, you'll still maintain that. Just the tilt will be backwards. But if you add in the roll, you can kind of keep your camera still and flat instead of making it look kind of like a U shape when you turn, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I recognize this
Skittles in the
building.
house. What up, doe?
My boy is here. Hey, dude.
I was just telling a bunch of people to go watch your new video. I'm gonna watch it after stream. I don't want to watch it on stream and gank views. I want you to get all those. So I want to check it out though. I heard it's awesome. I've heard a bunch of nice comments about it. Oh, biscuits. Love the doc. Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And you especially, thank you for putting up with my shit. He was down there just dropping off the crash gate because he had fixed it. And I imagine was likely a bit hungover from the night before, or at least tired from the night before. and still put up with my shit to do an interview. So I do appreciate that. Thank you, brother. But anyhow, you'll have maps of his that are like this.
Skittles, when does race go? And I'm saving some cash up for PVC track parts.
And so I'll let you fly around this one for a minute, and then I'll show you there's an apocalypse version of this one, where I think if you come up to the roof, yeah, right here, you can see a spoiler.
IGOW International Game of Hoop. I hope all is well.
Oh, you're already looking at it. You're already up here. Yeah, there's a little crashed helicopter there. That's a spoiler for what's to come, and there's a little inflatable giraffe
if you
or
wake up still
unicorn.
Drunk, you skip the hangover.
He's sitting in the driver's seat over here on this side. He's just chilling, hanging out.
I was just about to ask about it, LOL.
Yeah. And look, the little shrubs here that Mr. Steele found. Boner does take his time on maps. He does a really good job. You guys probably recognize this building if you've ever seen like a Mr. Steele video series or I think Schizo's flown here. All the big names have flown here.
Yo Skittles, those were killer rips on your video
Cricket.
today. Pinched fingers.
Fucking not Nurk. Oh my god, how can I not remember his name? Stingy Swarm. I'm sure others. I'm just not remembering them at the moment. But a bunch of people have flown here. Very familiar place. Missed opportunity. Clock doesn't say 420. Oh, there's another little unicorn hiding when you trippy spin.
It's insane that he makes these. I just made my first track yesterday and was struggling a bit with the editor. Thank you. I'll definitely be able to get at least one time in for this year. Hope all is well. Love the work.
Craziest part is he was banging these out within like a week sometimes. Sometimes like 3 days he would get maps of like this size, maybe not this caliber of like having to look at the real footprint of it and try to get like an exact replica of this spot. But to be able to get it to the point where he has it, of how close it is now, is crazy. Just like this whole hallway with the little things up here too.
A very efficient boner.
So crazy, dude. He's so good at what he does with this shit. Yeah. Absolutely blessed to have that man making maps for me as often as he did. And
does he live there or just from the videos?
No, it was just from the videos, and he downloaded it, a map of it, like the helicopter, probably a drone shot to be honest. But it was like like an overview, like a bird's eye view of it. But no, he lives in the Netherlands. He just likes designing shit like this, and he likes a big challenge too.
Wow, super impressive.
Yeah, this is awesome. And then the inside, we couldn't really figure out what the inside looked like because there's not a whole lot of inside pictures of that place. But so he just added like some cool little freestyle stuff in here to do, just to not waste the space completely.
What is this building IRL?
It's called the Atlanta Wildwood Center. If you look it up on Google, you should be able to find a. Can we go through those? No. You should be able to find a picture of it. Or, like I said, if you've seen like a lot of the Mr. Steele, Rotor Riot, all the big like 5-inch pilots, especially the ones that are in like Georgia and shit, fly here a lot. Out in hot Atlanta.
Wildwood boner.
But yeah, you can find pictures of it. This is very, very, very spot on to what it looks like. I mean, it's like with the first time I loaded in and saw it, I was amazed. I just flew really slow around the entire map and just kind of like took it all in, and was just thoroughly impressed with all the little details that he added and got right.
Such a crazy building, though. There is nothing like this in Omaha.
Oh yeah, no, there's nothing like this that exists anywhere near me either. We don't even have things that are taller than 4 stories in the city I live in. When I was doing iGal, I had to call around to try to find a building
when I clicked on the stream
that was taller than 4 stories, or that was 4 stories or taller. And I only found one. It was a hotel. It was like 7 miles from my house or something. All right, so anyways, this is the Wildwood Center, right? But then if you go into the Boner maps and you go to the Apocalypse version, it'll do a direct swap, and you'll notice...
This map is why I bought the old Polyworld DLC.
This shit is fucked up now, and it's from the goddamn As he says, it's those goddamn unicorns are at it again. So you see the garage is split, cars are falling through it. It's pure chaos, apocalypse, just fucked. This bridge over here fell down. The interior is all collapsed. So all the rings and shit that were in here now, they all fell on each other. Nope, not in this one. Boner is, he's not that type of guy, you know what I mean? Yeah, the little crashed airplane. So cool, man. And then I think this one you can see there's a burning... I think there's a burning unicorn in one of these. No, not this one. But anyways, yeah. A lot of work. You see it crash through the front of the building. So the building's all fucked up. And wavy in some spots. Missing in others. Oh, holy shit. I don't remember those ever being there. That's a fun little challenge.
You should go freestyle the crashed container ship.
Oh, no, you know, they even, I heard on the news earlier when I was watching the live stream of that.
Boner did 9/11.
They said, this is just a reminder from the FAA that we do not need people flying their drones around the scene. It is illegal to do that. Where the race at? Not in here. I try to label the lobby freestyle very clearly to make sure that people don't come in thinking that I'm going to race, because I will not race. I do not want to, and I will not do. Correct. That's right. Bing chilling. Boom. It all worked out, boys. Bing chilling.
It's the DJI pilots that ruin it for the hobby.
It's already quarter to,
Heads is not a racist. I seen you freestyling around the track. You could race.
Okay, we got to do stuff. It's already almost quarter to midnight. I have so much shit to do still. Holy Testicle Tuesday.
It's like I said in my video, fuck the FAA. It was funny AF. If you look at the subtitles, I changed it to I love the FAA. Did we roll for the movie?
That's what I'm getting ready to do. Movie.
I am Gross 98. It's true,
J Scars has a Whoop U submission that we got to check out.
There are 6 dead at Bridge Mike. Which sim was
Patreon
that?
giveaway.
That was fun.
I think that's it. I think that's everything. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'll remember in time. That was Velocidrone Showdowns. You can find it on velocidrone.com. I think it's like $25. And
Iron Mask, I know.
The map that I was flying, all of those are built into the game. Some of the best maps
is Real Genius
period,
on the Wii.
With a simulator to fly drones in. Velocidrone has the best map pool. Because Boner exists. Shorty makes some dope maps, but he has not made nearly as many as Boner has. The library of Boner freestyle maps is absurd. And if you're not into freestyle, if you want to race, he's made a fuck ton of those too. And his tracks are uber flowy. And like they're just,
woot.
There's something about them like, I don't know, they're just very flowy. They're like fun. They're fun to fly. They're fun to race on. I actually don't mind racing on his maps too bad. I've tried out a couple of them for him, like done test runs on them. I heard somebody say they saw me flying on the track and I could race. I don't think that I couldn't race. I just mentally, I can't devote going over and over and over again doing the same thing. I'm so shiny that I just get bored by like lap 2. I'm like, oh, I bet I could power loop that. And I just immediately get distracted. So, yeah, it's not that I don't think I could. I have raced around before. I just not, I don't know. It's just not for me. I don't have the brain for it. Somebody asked what was on the wheel? I gotta add it. Real Genius. Good question. Great movie.
I got 8th instead of 7th cause I wanted to power loop the cube.
Not on there. I'll add it. Done. Good suggestion. Okay, let's let her rip. Here we are. This is going to be for next Monday's
Drag
member
race
movie
concentration
night.
time span.
If you're not familiar with that, every Monday night in the members Discord, we do a movie at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We choose the movie every Tuesday. We watch every Monday. Last night we watched Weird Science. We usually watch 80s, 90s movies for the most part. Oh, buddy. Well, you win.
Rigged. Moral imperative.
All right. Well, hey, join us next Monday for Real Genius.
NEEK.
In
this is rigged.
In the members movie theater. Over in the members only Discord that is attached to the normal Discord. All you have to do is be a member over here on YouTube and then link your account over there, and you should be able to see all them rooms will pop up.
Popcorn.
Okay, next up we got to draw.
Interdimensional being did that shit on purpose.
That was 100%.
Should have asked if backdoor sluts was on the
Some
wheel,
creepy
darn
shit.
it. That's awesome. Is this God? That's the one Igao. Get them Russian votes out of there. Ice is nice.
That was funny. That's kind of crazy that worked out that way. Kind of crazy. Leave it to our stream over here, though, to have weird shit like that happen. Every
Sweet,
time.
I finally haven't seen this one. I'll read.
All right, let me just double check the wheel, make sure
Definitely machine elves up
everybody
to something goofy.
is on there that needs to be. And then we will get this rocking and rolling. This is the long part. The short part is the spin.
Buddy boy.
That was freaking awesome that you suggest a movie and then it immediately gets picked. Oh, this is such a fucking jam right here. Ooh! Give her some DBs. Oh, they got some other shit looped over it. Doesn't usually have the la 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 la's in it. I don't hate it. Is that a fucking Bjork song?
Why don't FPV product companies hold racing events and the prize is cash but also new products? Movie night getting crowded. Love the group chat.
I think logistically it's probably be a nightmare for them to try to hold their own events. Technically two companies now hold events.
Yeah, it's been fun with more people, LOL.
The tinywhoop Open is hosted by tinywhoop, which is technically a company. They make their own products. As well as the one I was just at that I did the documentary on, that was the We Bleed Northeast Whoop Champions, which We Bleed is a company as well that produces their own products. So I think it'll be easier for small American companies to do it, because if you're outside of this country and you're trying to get a bunch of tiny whoop racers together that are in this country, that'd be really hard. That might exist in other countries. That have racers there. As far as the U.S. though, the two big ones are Tiny Whoop and the We Bleed races. I think those are probably the two big ones. The two big events outside of Whooptopia and the Ohio race, the pilot or the Air and Space Museum race. That one, those two are big races.
Yes, that is true, and that's actually makes me proud of Weba Eid and Tiny Hoop.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! I couldn't be more happy with like 2 of our smaller, like humble companies doing such a huge community outreach thing like those events. Those events are fucking awesome, dude. Like I said, if I am actually invited back for next year, I'm already shutting this shit down. I'm not doing anything that week except going to the event. Like, that's my plan. I'm clearing my schedule for it. I must. Oh my god, I'm such a dumbass. There's such a... Oh, I could do this so much faster. Oh, dang it, I'm stupid. I just thought of a good idea.
Companies.
Oh wait, no, that's not gonna work. Ew. Oh, that's not good. Never mind. I thought I had a good idea. Patreon's kind of trash with that, I guess. Oh well. I'll have to find a better way to do that.
I want to fly over for the next one, really considering it.
That would be epic. I think anybody that can, should. You don't want to miss out on things like this. Not saying that they're not going to exist in the future, but like, let's say that they do stop existing in the future, and you never got to get to one, you know? Like I was saying earlier, live every day like you ain't waking up in the morning. So if you got some plans, you want to do some shit, man, fucking get out there and do it. Welcome to my TED Talk. Thank you. We're moving through the list, boys. I'm sorry. This part takes forever. My bad. I need to start doing this before stream, but my son has been really bad about dragging his feet before bedtime lately.
Not to fly. I know for a fact once I get my
GXSR,
I'm definitely
me right up
to those events.
Like running down here and starting
the hobby
stream.
will get
basically.
bigger and the scene will change probably.
And having not a lot of room
Racing for
in
the
between.
kindergartners was my favorite FPV experience ever. Head talk. More like TEDx talk, but still love you.
Welcome to my head talk.
Just had some Jolly Bees was pretty good.
What are Jolly Bees? Wait. The fuck is a Jolly Bee?
Dude, flying for kids is the best.
You know what I really liked was the FPV outreach thing that Jesse did. I hope he does that shit again, I guess this year. I know it was a ton of work on his part, but it was so cool. When we did the Die Day stream together, where we were like, he was dying frames. Some of you guys got frames then. I noticed some of your names in chat now that were there. So I'm sure some of you guys remember it.
Did you try Hot Skittles awesome. Yet?
I have not. No, I'll grab those and I'll try them. Good call. Good call. I'm on it. Oh, you guys are still going to do FPV outreach? Is that what you're talking about, Skittles? Dude, I hope so. Hit me up if you guys need
Jesse
some sticker
definitely
ideas.
Getting a spot in heaven.
I don't mind doing that again, making some stickers for other folks
What kind
too.
of Skittles?
Poodlehawk sent me some type of spicy chili covered Skittles that they look hot as hell. They're like bright red and covered in like Satan's dandruff. It's just like bright red, scary looking powder that they're covered in. And I'm slightly worried about them, but I'll try them. There's a whole lot of them, so I hope they're not super bad. Because there is a ton of... The bag is gigantic. I'll go grab those in a minute. Let me just
like
finish
hot
this.
Cheetos.
I don't know. I haven't tried them yet, but I'll read what pepper's on it. It's called like a... I'm not even going to try to pretend like I remember. I think it started with a C.
Satan's dandruff sounds
Not
like a
chili.
metal band.
It was like a something
Mexican
chili.
candy Skittles.
But it was like a C-A something kind of pepper, and then a something chili. It just said spicy Skittles and some other shit on it. We'll look at it. We'll have a look at the bag. And just 2 shakes of a Persian kitten's whiskers. Just getting the rest of these names plugged in. And then
You could add them to the spicy bean wheel.
We'll let her roll.
Head's a fried chicken spot that sells spaghetti.
Fried chicken spot that sells spaghetti? That sounds awesome. Fried chicken and spaghetti. I didn't even know that I wanted these 2 things together until just now. Okay. I've never heard of this place. I feel like I'm missing out now, though. Got you.
Chicken parm FTW. Heads high as shit, munchies hitting hard. Today I ate fried chicken and spaghetti. I am fulfilled.
I wish I still got really bad munchies. I love eating, and I get so nauseous eating now with the crons that even smoking, like it'll curb the like barf feeling a little bit. But man, I miss being able to just like dig into like a rack of ribs or some shit and just like knock back 6 or 7 beers with it. And just wake up in the morning and feel fucking awesome, do a jumping jack, you know, and go work on my cars. But not anymore. If I ate that shit now, buddy, I would be in trouble. I ain't getting out of a bed for a day or two. I'm going to be taking some naps. Some craps and some naps. In that order. Oh, see, I'm glad we checked. We got another new name. Rust Bucket FPV. Appreciate the support over there, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you. New name to the list there. Okay, I think we're all good. We got everybody checked. Oh, almost. Almost. Missed some. Got you. Oh, wait. Don't got you. Got you. Okay, never mind. I lied. Got you. Bang. Okay, we got everybody. Here
What do I do to get into the list, M?
Here we go.
What are we adding names for?
This is for Patreon members. Every month, at the end of the month,
Spaghetti is lil sweet,
we draw...
that shit is gross. Send pics on
congratulations, Dan. Congratulations. Clap it up for the boy. I'll message you if you're not here. You have won yourself a shopping spree over there on our merch shop. You can get yourself anything you'd like over there. Anything at all. It's on us. We will ship it out to you ASAP. Whether you are in Europe, whether you're in the US, I don't give a damn. I'm going to send you it. All you got to do is pick it out. Tell me what color, tell me what size, what style, all that jazz. You can get a mouse pad, you can get a t-shirt, you can get a hoodie, you can get a beanie, you can get fucking pint glasses. We got all types of wild shit over there. You could get that new spring hoodie, which I ordered one for myself. It's on the way.
Congrats, Dan Harkaf.
It's this design, but it's on a hoodie. And the whole hoodie is covered with these black and white flowers. The whole thing is the hood, all like the little everything. You have to give heads
a hand to get on the wheel.
It's fucking awesome. I can't wait. I ordered one for myself so I could check it out and make sure that it doesn't look like shit. So that'll be here soon. I'll wear it on stream though, so y'all can see what it looks like. I'm super excited for that one. Those are available now. I wouldn't buy one just yet if I were you. If I'm gonna be honest, let me get one in and see what it looks like. Make sure it's not all fucked up. Because I just do not trust these selling bitches that are making our clothes anymore, which is why I'm working on getting us out of there. I'm having a bear of a time finding a place that will do the U.S. and Europe shipping independently. I can only find places that do them together where, like, we will ship to Europe, but it's going to cost you $20. Whereas the site we use now, they have a spot in Europe, so you all can get shit outside of the country for, like, the same price as you get it here. Like, the shipping price is the same. But these other sites I've been looking at, a lot of them are all based in the U.S. only. So they ship outside of the U.S., but it's disgusting, the prices that they have. I would never. I don't know who would. I don't know why anybody would use that kind of service, but...
I didn't see my name, what the fractal. Silly goblins don't know how to make a shirt.
What? Don't you lie to me. Let me double check. Scanning. 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 I don't see your name on the Patreon list. It was June, right? Yeah, that was June. June logo! I don't see you on here, brother. Are you still over?
Is Canada any different for shipping pricing?
That's a great question. I actually don't know. If somebody wants to check, throw something in a cart, don't actually buy it, and just let me know what the shipping price looks like for Canada. I don't know. That's a great question. I know that it's cheaper getting shit to Europe, and I know that it's fairly cheap to ship in the U.S. for them. The one we use now. Not really sure about Canada, though. It's a great question.
You have to include a bottle of maple syrup.
Yay. We can add that. Bam, bom, bom. Let me know, June. I don't think I'm missing you. I'm double checking.
Is June Likalililo a Patreon?
I don't see his name on the list, so maybe not. I don't know. I don't see it.
I don't know, sorry.
I don't know, sorry. I'll give you a second, June. Sorry, I'm not. I just want to make sure. Want to make sure I didn't miss you. Boom, boom, boom. You got the ugly bass face.
Bass face.
I'm a big fan of the ugly face. All right, let me grab these Skittles while June's doing his thing. I'm gonna grab another beer too. What time is it? You're taking too long. Midnight. Perfect. All right, I'll get one more beer. We'll chill for a little bit. If you guys have any questions, anything, or a topic, talk amongst yourselves.
Patreon does some shady shit, honestly.
Explain.
Xianzai wo yu bing chilling wo han 11 huan bing chilling and shi su du yu ji ching ju by bing chilling.
I'll leave that up. I'll be right back.
Could be an accident.
Oh, wait, hang on. Let me give you something to watch. Let's go here. It's still the highlights. Let me skip ahead. Where'd you leave off?
What's going on, guys? OG.
Did I hear an 11 in there?
That's probably good, right? That's probably good. Okay, I'll be back.
Niner.
Well, we also
She's
got
11.
A fourth person that's going to be
Can't
meeting up
wait
with us
for
today,
good weather.
Humberson FPV.
Patreon doesn't like based fellas. They are going the direction of Facebook and Twitter pre-air on Musk. Same wreck.
Are gonna learn how to. Hey, what's up with the Z? We don't spell loops with a Z.
Yo, what's up, guys? My name's Nathan Loops, and today you're gonna learn how to do the reverse split S, or what some of us call the half matty flip. So here we go. Bom.
Holy shit, that was Skittles. What the hell? That was Skittles. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Do we need, I guess we should.
Nathan poops tee hee hee. Yeah, wasn't he it Patreon that stole the truckers' money in Canada?
Was it? Or was that GoFundMe? You can't start a Patreon for that, can you?
Infinity Loops brings you the best of the best. Well, 90% of the time.
June Loco, thank you, brother, for...
Showdowns, yeah, they were one of a few.
The support on Patreon, man. Do appreciate you. I will gladly put you in the next giveaway. I do appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
The gov stole it, that's all they do. Also GoFundMe.
Oh, it was both of them. Okay. I didn't know that. I thought it was just GoFundMe. Okay. Here we are. We have our spicy Skittles. It's whatever pepper that is. Or chili, whatever chile that is. But I don't know. Look how satanic those motherfuckers look. Look at that. Nothing good about those. Nothing. But anyways, there was more shit in the box. It wasn't just that. We also got
chili.
A fucking sweet-ass tech deck. The Baker Boys tech deck. And then we also got
one handful to
a Santa Cruz tech deck, which if you didn't know, Poodlehawk is a avid collector of tech decks. And then he also sent me, which is just boss as shit, a little Mario Kart Hot Wheel there, which is fucking tits. So I'm going to have to find somewhere to put these things. Like, besides right here, you know? That'd be kind of shit to put them right there. I got to build like a shelf or something over here. This whole space is just empty. We need something here. I don't know what, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want something too like...
Can you do a kickflip on that thing, kid? Oh my god, it's a deck.
I might be able to. I don't want to open them, though. I feel bad opening them. He, like, collects these things. And I'm sure either these are worth something now. I would just feel bad opening them because I wouldn't use them. Might as well just display them somewhere.
Freestyle.
You know, I'm too
Good
old.
Place for a Radio Master Award.
I'm too old to learn something new like tech decks. Anyways, my fingers don't remember how. I can't like relearn that shit. That's yeah. I'm too focused on drone shit. I can't learn a whole nother thing. But they are awesome.
He collects them, not you, just saying.
So, well, I know.
People were playing Footbag in Bot Grinder's video that made me so happy. I love Footbat, aka Hacky Sack.
Yeah, those dudes
Huge
were out
Nintendo
there
logo.
Playing Hacky Sack for a while. Both nights. It was very funny. I think that was one of the reasons why they were being so loud.
I collect penis molds. You should also collect penis molds.
No, I'm not saying I'm going to collect them. I'm just not going to open the two that he sent me. I feel like if he took those out of his like collection and sent them to me, even if they were like duplicates.
Hour and a half at least, so fun.
I want to keep them locked in.
I can make a Fractal Sucks wall decal for you heads. Yeah, we were going ham for hours.
I have one bundle, thank you. Jake actually made me a bunch of different sizes and colors and everything. There's a giant one behind me in the garage videos, if you haven't seen one in a while.
Send them to me, I'll open M and send M back. That is good of you heads for giving a shit.
Yeah, I've had people send me like collectible stuff before, and they've said like you can open it if you want. I've never opened any of it. I've always gotten. I don't collect shit either. I kind of at this point I collect other people's shit. Like people send me stuff that they collect, which is fucking awesome. That's like super flattering to me, and I don't want to open it and ruin it. So I'd rather like display
John
it somewhere.
Will run his
like,
satchel on it.
Put it up somewhere. Like Dronarchy sent me that right there from Italy. This shit is sick, dude. This is like a handmade Plague Doctor mask. And it's handmade, and then like I've shown this before, it's hard to read. But there's like a bunch of like Italian and shit, I think, on the inside on the label. It's so hard to read, I'm not even going to attempt it. But yeah, it's fucking cool, man. I don't want to like just put this in a drawer. So now it's up there, and it kind of like sort of represents OG being here, even in his absence. Okay, so we got our Skittles open.
That S not spaghetti. It says Fractalio Suxia. I'm collecting your mom's undies.
It smells like dried fruit, like dried apricot.
Said he don't collect stuff. Also has the biggest Keef collection ever seen. It says Fragile.
I'm working
now
on that,
torn
John.
between flying drones and airplanes after
I
flying
think I'm down to like
LOS.
I'm down to like 50 grams now. I've been smoking a ton of it since I got home. That's all I've been smoking since I got home is Keef. My throat is raw. All right.
You know there is a Pokemon card that has a drone on it.
What? Explain. I need to find that. Got to catch them all. Professor Oak told me.
Clip it.
I actually have an assload of Pokemon cards, like way more than a grown man should have. I've been giving them to my son, and he takes them to school, and he's like, "Daddy, look, I traded my card for this one," and it'll be like
it's a major award.
It'll be like he'll come home with like a fucking Magikarp or like some bullshit. I'm like, yeah, buddy, that's awesome. What'd you trade him? He's like, oh, that shiny one that had like the rainbow colors on it. I'm like, fuck me.
My collections are
trade,
digital
buddy.
cause hard drives don't take much space.
It was a good trade. Let's stop bringing the Pokemon cards to school. What do you say, buddy? All right. I don't even want to try one. I'm just gonna try a couple because I'm not trying. I'm not trying to be a bitch about it.
IMA make FPV trading cards.
All right, here.
Good trade.
Give her an overhead. Here we. God, dude. God damn. Hang on.
We are Siamese, if you please.
Production lights. House lights. House lights.
Look up delivery drone.
Okay. Thank you. I will look it up. Appreciate it. There we go. Now you can see it better. Ew, dude. I don't even want to put my hand in there. That looks gross. All right. Let's pour some out. Here, let me give you a bird's eye. We'll do this many.
Damn it, dozer, now that will be stuck in my head. Thought it was weed at first, LMFAO.
No, just some gnarly spicy Skittles. All right, well.
Clap on, clap off.
This is...
Go turds.
9. Big ups, and thank you for the spicy Skittles, I think. Down the hatch. Ew. Ooh.
My goal has been met then, John. Doggy treats, LOL.
A little spicy. It's not that bad though. Kind of like once you bite into it, the sweetness from the Skittle kind of overpowers. Ooh, maybe not. It was hidden. That spice is in there. Woo! It's very confusing.
Bet no one else remembers where that S from. That shit gives me heartburn. Get a mango ASAP. Those look like raspberries that a possum shit out. Like a spicy Sour Patch Kid.
Yeah.
Probably not LOL.
It's like...
But yo, for real, imagine FPV trading cards. That would be sick. There would be pilot cards, setup cards, and so on.
It's hard to breathe. Because that's when the spice hits, is when you breathe in. But when you're just chewing, like your taste buds are just getting Skittles. It's just sweet, like Skittles taste. But then when you, oh, yeah, it's like sharp. They're kind of cool. They're not very spicy.
Posted Pokemon card in Discord.
Thank you, Gray Scott. Boss. Not bad though. You know.
Just don't breathe.
I have to double check. I may have one of these already. When did this one come out? What deck is this?
Next month, Head's gimmick will be flavored
it's 2023.
undies.
Never mind. I probably don't have this one. This looks really familiar, though. That's fucking cool. I want to get one. I want to get one and just put it right...
Eden Britches, John.
There. That's where it would go. That looks like a perfect size spot for a Pokemon card. Right next to Temple
My
OS.
guy says not spicy cause he has seasoned in Carolina Reaper beans.
That's true, yeah. That's a good point. I'll have to ask Poodlehawk, because I think Poodlehawk got a bag of these for himself. I'll have to ask him if he thinks they're spicy. I think these are actually kind of good. I think I would just eat these normally, like, maybe not all the time, but, you know, it's like I don't know, it's like savory until you bite into it, and then it's a Skittle. It's, I don't know, not that bad. Made in Fresno, California. That whole bag could probably give me cancer or something. It's like everything in California gives you cancer. What's that about? What is the deal with that California cancer? How we feeling? Man, that heat kicks up a little bit once you start...
I want one of those cards and have you sign it, LOL.
Mixing some fluid
Causes
around
California in the state of cancer. LMFAO. Numb. Do they smell like piss then?
The beans? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The bag does. It smells sad. What? Skittles had a lawsuit against them for having titanium something or other. Are you talking about these? For having titanium something or other. Like they put titanium in it? I hope so. It's got tapioca in it. That doesn't make any fucking sense. It's got some wild ass ingredients on it. I'm glad I'm looking at this after
Most
I ate
thing
it.
from Cali do.
Oh,
Bro got
most
laced
things
with
from
the
Cali
drone Skittles. Except Brandon.
Dan had titanium freestyle implants put in. It's a risky operation, but I think it'd be worth it. Think about getting metal legs.
All processed food has heavy metals in it. Just eat it and love it.
Oh, I did.
That S fucking metal, bro.
Oh, I did. Yeah, they're interesting. They're not terrible.
Head starts levitating.
They're just slightly spicy, and then they just turn into a fucking Skittle. Taste the rainbow, bitch. It was delicious. Don't mind it at all. Don't mind if I do. Thank you, Poodle Hog. That's like one of the first spicy things that somebody sent me that I actually enjoyed. All the other things that people have sent me that are spicy are fucking hot as hell.
Freeze-dried Skittles are good.
And they make me hurt. Wreck, are those ones that explode? They look like popcorn kernels? I've seen those before.
I'm not fat. It's the heavy metals in my diet. Robot legs.
My son got some of those for something he did at school, like somebody's birthday or something. I remember I snagged one from him. What the fuck is this? Oh, man. Well, that was delicious. Fantastic. All right. Get this over here. Get you there. I feel like there was something else that I was supposed to do. J-Scars. J-Scars, fucking whoop you. Fucking. Been hanging out with
UVID.
Hanging out with the massholes too much. Thank you. Yes. My brain still works. Just it's the processor's a bit out of date. It's a bit slow.
I want a freeze dryer so bad. So bad.
Okay, let's check out J-Scars submission. Whoop you dives. Okay. We're doing some dives today. That's probably one of my favorite challenges to watch, to be honest. All the challenges were fun to watch you guys do, but
AF3 in him sprain.
The dives were like my favorite ones, I think. The orbits one was the hardest one to watch because I felt horrible for every person that I saw doing it. And I was like, man, I really should have made this shit like semester 2, challenge 7 or something. You know, it should have been way further along than the
Laundry
first.
takes forever in a freeze dry.
The first one. It's pretty rough as far as like an entry into a freestyle thing.
LOL all you Cali haters.
Okay, go here. I got to pull up the report card. Got a bunch of Cali haters in the house.
Those orbits killed me.
You killed them, bro. You did them. You the man.
I'm getting nervous, LOL.
But yeah, I know. The orbits are fucking difficult.
Cali is so bad, even the lefties are leaving it.
It's the first one in the list. It's the first assignment, and it is rough. It was rough for OG and I to do. Yeah. OG still hasn't done one.
Heads over at Entity
Floops.
The orbits were the way to kick off Hoop You for sure.
I talked to that guy earlier today, and goddamn do I wish I could share what he told me.
Born and raised in Cali,
but
love
I won't.
Cali, it's just too corporatized now.
But yeah.
Start with a bang.
Mr. Burns been
you
busy.
You all mad cause you don't get a receipt when you buy weed. LOL John.
I get a receipt when I buy weed. I asked them to throw it out, please. I don't need that. But they always offer it. Well, I have to sign a receipt, too, at the dispensary. Okay, so J Scars, I got you added into the list. You are officially on the report card, and we are looking at assignment.
We doing video submissions today. I finally got out and flew.
We are
I tell them to keep
not,
their evidence.
not random videos. No, I'm gonna get out of here shortly. It's already after midnight for me, and I got to get up, take my son to school in the morning. And I also want to edit some more tonight.
I am super mad I don't get to pay sales tax on weed.
I want to get the Mo in the loop going a little further into that editing process. So I while I have the bug, the editing
weed
bug,
is so damn cheap of DISPNCs.
Just keep on cruising. All right, so this is assignment number 4 to be clear. And this is J Scars.
Entity flips now the interdimensional beings coming into the hobby.
Let her rip. Beep, beep. Oh, it fails first. All right. Oh, that is a small dive you gave yourself. I like the challenge of it. Dope flying spot, too. Okay. Okay.
I would rather pay sales tax on weed at 9 a.m. on a Sunday morning.
Phew. Oh man, I'm a sucker for some timing with the music. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, no, you pass. That was both. Nailed it. No, thank you. Fuck yeah, dude. That was perfect. Love the timing on the music. Absolutely love it.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Channel name.
Channel name is J.Scars 1120. Should be the
People
same
I
name.
know hand out handfuls for free.
Right
it's like the
here.
shit grows on trees.
Bang. This name right here is the name on the channel we were just watching. That's my bad if you didn't get a chance to, or if I didn't show.
Just kidding.
Name.
For real though, weed dispensaries pay 200 income tax.
Boom. Hit him up. All right, J
So
Scars.
slick.
I'm going to put it to a vote because that's just what we do. I don't think you're going to have an issue here, but that's why we ask. So let me get this going, and then that should be it. I'd say you passed just by watching it there. I didn't even have a question that you didn't. Both looked very clean. It even looks like you took several attempts to make sure they were clean. So props to you. Very well done, in my opinion. Very well done. Clean AF. Back-to-back dives, not easy to do. Not easy to do to get your brain fly straight down and then fly down looking straight up, back-to-back. Not an easy task, with no mistakes. So big ups to you, my dude. I'll give chat a couple more minutes to vote on this, and then we'll close it up. We'll add your grade into the report card, and then we moving on with the day. Sorry to make you wait as well, J Scars, on that. In the future, if anybody turns in for Whoop You, I will not be waiting for OG. If he's here, he's here. If
no
not,
VTOL.
I don't want to keep making people wait to have their video watched. That's got to suck. That like feeling of just wanting to know if you passed or not, you know?
No problem at all, thanks D.
Bang. Give it a thumbs up so that
what
I know
are we
I watched
voting
it.
on? Sorry, was gone for a bit.
That's okay. We were just watching J Scars' submission to Whoop University. If you didn't catch the video, it's no big deal. It was just just making sure everybody in chat is in agreement that he did pass the challenge that was put forth to him, which I believe he did. It was a dive nose down and a dive nose up. For those of you who haven't seen it, I think that video might be the one. Let me see. I like having all the videos
'Twas
right here.
clean.
That's nice.
Right on.
That is very nice.
Just mail in your ballot, it will be good, I swear. I was voting on if Sayati should get a Fractal sponsorship or not. Wait, we are in a challenge.
No, you're
Heads
not in a
House
challenge,
Dean's
okay?
list stuff going Haven T heard anything about it for a while.
5 Ds of dodgeball. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
So remember the last thing I told you I was waiting on? I'm still waiting on it.
Ooh.
I don't know exactly when they're going to be ready, and really regretting setting that ball in motion now because now I feel bad. I can't tell them to just stop because did I send you the pictures already of like where it's at? If I didn't send you the pictures yet, I'll DM them to you later. But we're working on it. Everything is here.
They will be worth it.
Minus one thing. That's the only thing that's not here yet. Once it's here, all the boxes go out. Otherwise, the boxes are ready.
You didn't send the pics.
They're good to go. I didn't. Okay, I'll send you pics of what it looks like so far. But it's taken some time. It's the first of its kind, and it'll be the last of its kind. You won't ever be able to get them again, and it's going to be only, I think, 10 of them. I might even end up getting less now since it's taken so long.
New
I might
feet
get even
pics
less
in
of them.
Discord, boys.
Oh, hell yeah.
Blue ball and mofo.
Checking that out. Well, I just don't want to ruin the surprise. They worked so hard to get on the Dean's List.
Sorry, guys, I didn't get heads my feet pics in time for the Dean's List package. This is all my fault.
I wasn't going to tell him that it was, but I guess if you're going to make a public
Worth
apology.
the wait for sure.
I think it will be. I hope it is. At this point, I'm thinking like I want to add more to the boxes because now I've had time to like look at them, and the things that are in them don't impress me as much anymore. You know, because I've seen them so many.
I have FOMO. My ex don't send me pics anymore either. Like, bitch, I've seen it 1,000 times.
The Dean's List stuff is already closed as far as like people to get on it. There will be another Dean's List for next semester.
You know how many Christmas lights it took to make these toes twinkle?
Those little lights aren't twinkling, Clark. I wanted to show this. I think this Whoop U video was one of my favorite ones. If you haven't seen Whoop University videos yet, if you're not a member, this part doesn't really matter. Or Patreon. If you're either one of those things, you can do Whoop
15
University.
Pieces of flair.
It's already open to you.
When's
it costs
next
you
semester?
nothing. If you're already a member, you already got access to it. Next semester is going to start.
Doesn't he get dick pics from his ex?
I don't know yet. I don't have a start date exactly. Within the next couple months. We're kind of a little behind on the second semester because the New York trip
Callisto killed those assignments.
Was kind of like a little bigger project than I expected. Doing the whole documentary thing, I wasn't really planning on doing it. It was kind of like a last minute when I was going on the trip where I was like,
more surprised if I woke up with my head sewn to the carpet.
Maybe I should record all this and like make a thing out of it. I feel like it would be good. So that project kind of put me back a little bit, but we're still working on it. Asbestos Fibers just gifted a membership. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. And the membership went to Dagal Pup. Make sure to thank Asbestos Fibers and big ups to you both. Thank you so much. And another. Asbestos Fibers dropping another membership on Carpet Man. Carpet Man, welcome to the 90%ers. And thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you. Make sure to thank Asbestos Fibers for being a boss. And welcome. You're welcome.
Hey, YouTube. Fat Pastor here. Thank you
Fat
for
Pastor
joining
here
us tonight.
Love me some Fat Pastor, dude. Anyhow, I was just going to show you this a little bit. If you haven't ever seen a Whoop U video, these are kind of what you should expect. Hello, class. I am Professor Heads, and this is my colleague,
Asbestos Fibers, you rock.
OG Dr. Love. It's a lot of this. PhD. Welcome to your fourth assignment.
Flying forward.
I only like this one part coming up.
Asbestos is a very generous fiber.
Is funner.
But flying downwards is funnest.
Outtakes VID was the best.
There is really nothing more exhilarating than a fast dive through a tight gap. His fucking face. Gap. Oh. In order to complete. So if you've ever seen the outtakes for this,
tight gap.
If you guys are members or Patreon members, you should have access to all of our outtake videos and blooper videos as well. I'd never put those public because it's not really FPV related. It's kind of just fun that we had, you know. Sometimes it's FPV related, I guess a little bit, but not really. Usually it's just like fun, funny shit that we did that I don't feel right putting out on the main channel, so I'll just put it members only. All of the Whoop U outtakes are in that, and I think it's like a 10-minute video, isn't it? Am I tripping? It could be way shorter than that now that I think about it. Hang on. I don't remember how long my own video is. Sorry. We do a lot of videos here. I forget what's what. The Whoop University outtakes are 12 and a half minutes.
Cinnamon loaves. God damn.
So you get 12 and a half minutes of absolute tomfoolery from OG and I, dressed like professors, trying to get those scenes to work right. It's a little sneak peek into some of the bullshit that I go through to try to make a scene funny. Like, OG threw a little hand exerciser, you know, little squeaky, little hand exerciser joints. He must have thrown it at my 3D printer, like, cart that has tools and shit on it. He must have thrown it at it, like, a dozen times. And I kept piling more and more shit up to make
Not
it...
enough noise, LOL.
Exactly. It wasn't enough noise.
Beaver.
It wasn't funny. It would fall and hit, and it would just be like, thud. I'm like, that's not funny. It's got to be louder than that. So I would, like, set more shit up, and he'd throw it, and it'd hit. A bunch of shit hit the floor. And I'm like,
the cutting of the wood at the beginning of the eco review was so good.
The cutting of the... Oh, yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you liked that. That was so random, but yeah, I wanted to do something fun at the beginning of the video, so I just went with that. Just made a little shelf for it. All right, J Scars, I'm closing this out. You have passed with flying colors, my friend. Congratulations. You are clear for... What was that? Assignment 4. You have passed, my friend. Congratulations. And again, FPV has 1 challenge left to do, I think. No, 2. He has 2
Thanks.
left. 2 left to get done.
Pots and pans.
Whoopster still never finished his.
Or a symbol.
For shame. For shame.
You need a SFX pack.
I do? I need a sound effects pack? I got sound effects. What do you want?
Sounds like a bunch of pots and pans. I am almost graduated as well.
I like that one. Because I can spam the shit out of it.
Robot Lady was so unenthusiastic when she said thanks LOL.
Oh yeah, her thanks is
Going
pretty
to
brutal.
properly thank you asbestos fibers in my next video.
But it does sound funny
or
when she says
digital if
squirt.
you want to be all smart about it like Jason. Squirt. Sounds of crashing shit.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think stuff like that is always funnier if you can do it live. It's always going to be funnier than if you
I'm a
add
simple
in
man.
the
I
sounds,
see
you know?
someone smash around a room out of control. I give
So,
a pass.
I do agree with you.
Hey.
It's way easier sometimes just to add in
Squirt.
sound effects. But and I've done that a lot. But if I can do it naturally, I always want to try to do it so that the sound is completely as natural sounding as you can get it. You know, with all the room noise and the echo and everything, just to make it a little more authentic. But yes, I should just get like a big pack of crashing sounds.
SQWRRRCH. Skawart.
I'm trying to think if I've used any recently that actually shows like a good example, but none that I can think of. But yeah, anyways, if you want to check that stuff out, again, if you are a member of this channel, you are missing out on some
Squirt.
shit.
Heads O'Reilly wants to do it live. I can respect that.
There's
KSH.
a lot of bloopers and stupid shit that I put up there just for fun. Leftovers from the recordings that we do. It's always ones where it's me and OG.
Inserted sound effects are
it's
like
never
squealing tires on dirt. Just Jack.
me. It's because those are kind of boring when it's just me. Like I do some funny shit, I guess, but I don't think it's very funny. So like, I feel too cringe. I feel too cringe editing out just a highlight of my own jokes. So it's easier when it's just me and OG. You know, it's easier for me to like spot funny moments that way. But yeah, I put a lot of work into Whoop U editing, and I think that was like a good. It was a good stepping stone for what I wanted to do in New York. What I was saying earlier, Jake always talks about how my brain's weird and I remember shit. I just remember now. Somebody mentioned it, and I started bringing it up about the New York trip, the documentary. I have been trying to get OG to do this
Grip Bussy.
for
Who is
years. Years. When he went to his first Whooptopia, I was like, dude, if it's the biggest racing event for Tiny Whoops of the year, you have to record everything. Like, anytime you go out to the Whoop House, record some of that shit. Just record for 5 minutes, then shut off the camera, put it away for the rest of the night. When you get to a new spot, though, if you get to the race, just record for a couple minutes. He came home and had recorded hours of footage. He never turned his fucking camera off. It was just recorded forever. And then he came home and was like, I don't want to edit this. So he still has all this footage that was never anything done with it.
It's so hard to do.
And then the next year, he did the same thing. I think he went to a race in Colorado. That may have been the Tiny Whoop Open. And same thing. He recorded way too much. And he came home and was like, I can't. It's just too much. It's too much footage. I was telling him, here's a little tip. If you're going in
Good morning, heads, and
to
all you
make a
beautiful
video,
mofos, how are you all doing?
plot that shit
These
out in your
tracks
head
don't
ahead
run.
of time and record in like 5-minute max increments. Even if you got to just stop the camera and start it again, you'll thank yourself
I made one
when you
event
go
vlog,
back.
and I really want to do more, but it's hard.
It is hard. For you guys especially, when you're there to race, I'm sure it's hard to do something like that, to do like
Hi,
an in-depth
and by
vlog.
Mr. Smoke.
I'm sure that's a lot harder that way. I was there just to hang out and do that one thing, so it was way easier for me, obviously, for sure. And that's why I was like, I'll gladly do it, no problem. I brought all my lights and shit. I was ready to go deep on recording stuff. I think I went there with like 250 something gigs worth of SD cards for my GoPro. I was ready to get naked. I
Rip
was ready.
Skittles vlog footy saluting face.
Oh man,
Hello,
yeah, I heard,
Apache.
bro.
If I don't get my vlog out that night, it takes me months. LOL.
Yeah, true, man. That's true. That's kind of one of the reasons why I started editing the night I got home. Like Monday night, I started writing the script for that bitch like instantly. The script is 2 pages long, and it's not really just words in the script. It's like it's a storyboard. I guess storyboard's a better way to put it.
Skittles gets vlogs debated.
That's a good
We
way to
need
put
to
it.
see that Poland vlog though. Yo, Killdozer.
Apache Smoke, what's going on, brother?
Smoke just saying streams about over.
Yeah.
Don't snake me, bro.
True. I'm hanging around a little bit just to finish my beer up, but yeah, we're kind of winding down here tonight. But always happy to see you, dude. Always happy to see you, Mr. Apache Smoke. I went into the New York trip, though, what I was saying is knowing what I wanted to do with it after I was done. So to make it easier on myself, I recorded like very small increments. All that B-roll footage you guys saw of like people talking and laughing outside. There's one of like Swifty doing a weird little like gallop thing where he's handing a joint to somebody. All the clips of the races and all that stuff.
Trick is to record on your phone and make sure the memory is almost full.
I just record a couple seconds of the launch, get one lap. It's only, 15 seconds max for Elite, and then I'm good. I just turn it off. That's my B-roll. I got plenty of B-roll right there. Good to go. I had a whole folder just called B-roll. I guess I could show you guys all that now if you really care. I didn't want to show you before because some of the chapters are listed in the folders, and I didn't want to give away the grand reveal. Me and my reveals. I like doing these big reveals of things. So here is the folder for it. This is what we're working with. This is everything. So B-roll, plenty of it. I showed you guys a little bit of this one night.
Roll.
Cinematic footage around the course, which was done with a CADX Peanut. But I mean, look at these folder sizes. Like this is 21 gigs. This is 3 gigs, 3.5 gigs, almost 3 gigs. Interviews alone was 10 gigs worth. Jesse's sticker run, 2 gigs. The music used for everything was all in a set. I mean, I separated everything out. Everything's separated out. Everything is here. All the stream clips of all the people that raced. All my pictures, voiceover, recordings, all that shit.
My B-roll game is so weak.
It's just like flying, dude. Everybody's B-roll game's weak when you start.
Anybody when AP
I think that's a great pointer, is to film your B-roll in the smallest increments possible, like 30 seconds, because you're
How
really
do you go about clipping
not
the
going
stream?
to use more than that.
I dropped the D-roll.
How do you go about clipping the
OS
stream?
in dark mode or don't, to each they's own.
I go to the actual stream itself and would play it. I'd full screen it and just record it with OBS And OBS has, if you're not familiar with it.
Does Sony Vegas do well with the TS files from HDZ GOGs? I had to install Premiere again because DaVinci refused to open it.
Yes, yeah, it does. The newest versions do. The old version of Vegas that I used to have didn't. And what I would have to do is just convert them in VLC Player, which is super easy. I think Bardwell actually did a video on it. But you can convert them in VLC Player really quickly. It takes like not even 30 seconds to do one clip, like one full DVR recording, so it's fairly fast. But anyways, when I'm recording shit on OBS, if you hit record, you can pause. So what I would do is skip through the stream, find the heat of the person I was looking for. Well, first off, hang on. Anyways, I would pause the recording, then go to the next thing I wanted, find it in the stream, hit unpause, record more, pause, and that way I had all just one long file, put it in the editor, split it up into pieces where I wanted it, and then just put it into the proper spots on the timeline of the editor. But God bless it. Get out of here. Go on, get. Oh wait, shit. God damn it. What was I going to show you? I've already forgotten. It's all gone. My brain, it's like a leaky sieve. That'll come back to me in an hour. Let me see if I can find it. Takes less than a second. Yeah. It's super easy. I was told that once before. I'll install it now. Yeah, VLC is free. And honestly, you should have that anyways. It's like one of the best like play all media players I think that exists for PC. There might be a better one out now, but it's really good. Downloading the whole stream is one option I was gonna do, but it's it would be way too long. Like it'd be a lot of files, and most of the free download YouTube like don't do more than like I think 2 hours or maybe an hour. I don't remember. Either way, I just figured I would do it in OBS because I thought it was easier. The other thing that I did was I went to Weebleed's, thanks to Skittles actually, I went to Weebleed's page here for the event, and what I would do is find the person that I was doing the interview with. Every interview, if you noticed, crap, it's in the other folder. Where did I put it? I have too many folders. There's like 4 hard drives plugged into this computer right now too, so I don't know which way is up. Okay, so if you see here, every folder or every interview says where it was taken from. This was in qualifiers. This was in mains E. So I know for elite, I know where to look for it. So what I would do is go to this, find the thing. So let's say we were looking for an elite. We were looking for some results for elite. We can get all of our results there. If we wanted to look up the qualifiers for like OG, I think he was in maybe not that one. I don't know. He was in one of these qualifiers. I don't remember which one. But you could find like the exact spot where they are. Do you understand what I'm saying?
How did you name all the files?
What do you mean? I just named them. I just like opened them, skimmed through it, see what it is. I was like, what is this? You know, open this. And I just kind of be like, all right. All right, that's AK. And I just close it. Fucking rename AK, you know? Yes, I did. Right. Yeah, that's what I spent the first 2 days I was home from the trip. I didn't even open the editor. Didn't even open Vegas. All I did was organize all my clips, named everything, wrote out my script, wrote out the storyboard for how everything was going to go in the video, and then put my script on my one monitor, put my folder full of files on the other, editor in the middle, and then just looked at my script.
So professional.
Found the file I needed, put it into the editor, you know, add it where I wanted it. I recorded all the voiceover shit. That took a day, or, you know, a night to record. But all that shit was done ahead of time. I had everything I needed by the time I opened the editor. The one thing that I always fuck myself up on when I'm doing long form videos, which I've never done one this long, so I over prepared for this one, I think. But one thing that I've always fucked myself on is I'll I'll kind of rush into the editing process, and I won't have all of my clips together. So I'm in the middle of editing, and now I got to stop what I'm doing, go
If
to
you
a
put a percentage
totally
on
different
it,
thing.
would you have one? Or?
My percentage is the
90%.
And start figuring out
Yeah, Manhead's crazy
my
pro on this
clips.
stuff.
You know,
It's
like
nuts.
start figuring out what clips I needed where and everything. I went through. I picked the music for it. Look, bro, I don't think you understand how crazy I went with this one. This right here, the tracks are named for what it's going to be, for where it was in the video. Like Neon's part, boom, it's listed. I knew what to look for down to the music. Not all of them, obviously, but for certain things, I knew what music I was using for what parts before I even started editing. I wanted to get everything done, everything like out of the way, so I could just focus on the edit and just get it done. Once you start
That's
editing,
too
if
much
you have to stop,
organization
bro.
for my brain. LOL. I spend most my time finding parts of flying to make hidden smooth transitions.
The king of fucking spreadsheets, is not about to tell me that it's too much organization for your brain, bro. Come on. It's just messy spreadsheets. It's just spreadsheets in a bunch of fucked up folders with no color coordination or anything. It's like the same thing, but totally different. It's fine. You got it. No, I don't blame you. It's really difficult. Mr. BFPV
Spreadsheet
becomes
out.
a member. Thank you
I am
for
too
joining the 90
ADHD
percenters.
for that shit.
Give it up for Mr. B in chat. Drop some 90s for him. Big ups, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you very much, and welcome.
Infinity Loops brings you the best of the best. Well, 90% of the time.
Let's take it easy. Only 90% of the time, all right? Take it easy. We can't be on all the time. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. And again, welcome. Don't forget, all the new members tonight. We do have Members Movie Night every single Monday, 9:30 p.m.
It's
Eastern.
so nice to see the project come to life,
Just
though.
make sure that your Discord and your YouTube account are linked through Discord. User settings, connections, YouTube, whatever account you have in a membership with over here, it'll sync up with Discord. All the member rooms will open up for you. You'll see all of them there. Just go into the movie theater on Monday nights. There's also a 90%er chat. It's just for YouTube members over there. I also let everybody know ahead of time before the movie starts. All that kind of stuff. So yeah, enjoy and welcome. Please join us for a movie night. It's tons of fun. We don't talk over the movie or anything, but we do have a text channel that's open in the movie theater. So there's a lot of joking and commenting on the movie and, just all kinds of fuckery. It's fun. It's like our normal Discord. Just
Make your damn beds.
More inappropriate, I think, if I had to put a title on it. I'd say it's a tad bit more inappropriate. It's all behind closed doors. This is the one thing I didn't want to show, but I will show since it's done. I'll show you what the script looked like. This is my first time ever writing a script of this length, so it's a mess. And I didn't follow it to the T, very close. It was more of a guide than anything. It's kind of what it became. But I had the idea. So here you go. All the way down
Talking
to
shit about fat banshees.
black screen, voiceover, just east of Syracuse, New York, the small village of Fayetteville. Blah, 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 blah. End with title screen of the Northeast Swoop Championships. This is like legit. I went through and scripted out everything. The interviews are all lined in, even though I mixed them all up, their order, I changed them. The pacing of it just felt better. Overlay videos of OG, announcer, faster and faster times, which that all happened. Yeah, this is it though. This is the whole thing. Look at this. This is what I spent the first day typing alone.
Banshees invent everything though.
That was just that.
Now that's something I actually do. I write out everything, otherwise I end up doing 20 takes trying to get the wording just right.
I never write scripts for our videos ever. It's like my least favorite thing to do because I always feel like I am reading off of a card sometimes because my brain's fucking dumb and I can read the sentence 100 times and I can say it to you just fine. But if I'm looking at the words while I'm saying it, then I talk like I am reading the word. Like I still have the mind of a third grader when it comes to reading. So I still like, that's a, there, they are, very dumb. So normally I don't script our videos out. What I do is bullet points. And I'll put like...
No drama as well.
/ mention this. / flight times on 300 milliamp, 3 minutes. / motors 2700 or 27,000 kV. Like that's
Guys, I need your thoughts.
gotta work
I'm
on
doing
bullet
timestamps
points.
for Sayati after the last stream. I'm not happy to do it. On the other hand, I love to help the community. What do you think, guys?
Oh, man, I don't even want to touch that one, to be honest with you, Patchy. I feel like I'm
sad that I'm late.
I feel like
but
I've done
I was
enough.
busy getting laid the past couple hours.
I'll gladly talk to you off stream about it, but I don't want to get anybody fired up, so I won't.
Like Nike said, just do it.
I won't talk about it right now. But I think what you do is a big service to his channel and to the community.
And Yoki
as a whole.
FPV, can I smell your fingers?
I don't know what kind of impact that would have, but I would say, no matter what it is, I would always tell anybody, just do with how you like what you feel is best. You know what I mean? There you go. Boom. Great Scott just said it the best. Yeah, follow your heart in this regard. People can give input for sure and like kind of help you make a decision, but in the end, it really should be like, don't keep doing it if you really don't want to do it, and keep doing it if you really feel like it's vital. You know? YouTube. I was just kidding. I didn't mean it.
Can you post the link in Discord or here for the new video you've been talking about, please?
I will if it'll let me connect. Okay, we reconnected. Are we good? Oh, God, are we okay? I start talking about it for like 1 second.
YouTube did the thing.
And YouTube immediately...
My heart leads me to Filipino strippers. No, wait, wrong body part.
Immediately shuts me down.
LOL, thought the same thing happened to Sayati.
I know, dude. What the fuck? That's immediately what I thought when I heard
FPV.
When I heard OBS beep at me. I was like, "What do you mean? What happened?" Not again. Okay, hang on. I'll get you the link for that video. It is the 2024 Northeast Whoop Championships.
Thanks, guy. Sorry to bring it up.
The documentary. No, don't apologize. Anything and everything is allowed to be brought up in here, as long as it is within YouTube's terms of service. As I've told you guys before, I'm just saying, me personally, I just don't want to touch on it in front of an audience. I'd rather talk to you.
I've been trying to find a way to
if you want to talk in DMs about it,
in here, and that really
I can give you my 2 cents, but I still think you should do
FPV getting
what
second-hand
you
laid.
think.
I was
best.
talking about the video you're going to watch after heads. Hey guys, a bit late, my bad.
Oh, I got you. Yes, I got you. My bad. I'm an idiot. I'm
Just
pretty sure you've already told me
gooder.
that you've seen that one. Got it.
I am living vicariously through his fingers.
Got it. I got you, buddy. I'm going to drop this in chat. This is for anyone who wanted to watch. What we have been talking about is Skittles' new video that he just put out today. About a bit 2 hours ago.
In your video heads.
Thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you.
BTW heads, my family loved the doc.
Bro, that's insane.
Talk
Thank
to
you, man.
Later, heads.
That's awesome.
Let us watch it now. We promise to watch after.
Yeah, Patchy, whenever you want.
Day old
Just hit me
ham
up.
wallet.
Here we go. I was waiting for chat to load for me, but there you go. I'm going to pin that. This is Skittles' new video, just put out on his channel 2 hours ago. Go check it out. I'm going to watch it after stream. Feel free to talk about it in the Discord. I'll chime in as well. I'm just going to, go smoke and
my Killdozer FPV.
do my normal thing and then watch it. I still got half a beer left. Jesus. Y'all got me chatting.
Thanks.
Too much tonight. Falling behind on my
I usually present the
beer
happenings
drinking.
of the event to them, but your doc did it for me.
That's awesome, man. That makes me even happier that you were in it too, like as much as you were. By the way, I think one of my favorite B-roll shots that I had. I may go as far to say it was my favorite. I'll show it to you, just so you can get the full effect. I had a bunch of B-roll like I showed, but there was one in particular, one B-roll shot where I was like, this...
A hot ham wallet.
This is such a good, like, natural
that
shot.
Style for works
it was
every
so
time.
good. Hang on. So the actual file is called Elite Pilot Scroll. So this is just when the Elite Pilots were up, and I'm just gonna scroll, just pan across the pilots. The way that this ends is so like AK gives me a little bit. Neon's concentrating. Pino does this, and then if you listen, you hear this little whoo next to me.
Oh yeah, I liked that one too.
Do you hear him? Whew. He sits down like Ashley Schaefer, BMW. Whew.
Yeah.
So fucking good. That picture alone should be like your new profile picture. That one.
Is that Ian from Timcast?
That one right there, dude. Such a bitchin' little like, and that's it. It's 15 seconds. It's a 15-second B-roll clip, and that's the moment that I fucking capture in it. I was like, that's striking gold right there, dude. You don't.
Just kidding, bro. LOL.
You don't have that happen twice. You don't just get like epic B-roll like that, where you get
When
that
was that
ending on
again?
it. That was perfect, dude. That was. That's it. That's the last race. That's AK. Neon.
Homie is the kind of dude I
Pino.
would be friends with naturally.
And you. This is the fun. This is it. This is the last, right?
Good luck, boys.
Yeah, so this is for all the beans. This is the end. And that's the fucking reaction that Rhett gives me is, yeah, dude, he's all fucking pumped up. He's like, woo! That's what I mean. That whole trip felt like that. The whole trip just felt like Rhett going, woo! And going, yeah! Like, everybody was that positive and like that upbeat. It was so much fucking fun. I've never been around like a bigger group of just like people having a baller ass time.
I love this community.
And just like, yeah, just like digging each other's presence. Like everybody was just hanging around each other and just like happy to be there. It was so much fun, dude. Everybody was so
Doing
upbeat.
the dang thing.
Yeah, it was a great time. One of the best times, like I said, one of the best times I've had since like my 20s of just like hanging out with the boys kind of thing.
I was so stoked to be
amazing.
there.
There's a couple like little pieces of B-roll that I didn't get to use that I just couldn't find a good spot for them really. But there's one thing that I have that I recorded. So this was so you can see Neon like sort of starting to grin a little bit. They were trying to figure out if Neon actually just ran 6 laps and finished first, even though everybody else ran 5 laps. He was just a lap ahead and did 6. And they weren't positive, and they had to do a DVR review, and they found out that he did. He did 6, and he finished before everybody did 5. Insane, dude. So there was like this little moment of
He
like
lapped them.
where you can hear them in the background, the announcer saying like, he did in fact do 6 laps. And you're like, bro,
What the fuck, dude?
He did 6 fucking laps in less time than everybody out there that's moving fast as shit did 5. That's why when people started telling me that they thought Neon was going to win, I was like, the only good argument I heard against that was a lot of like the seasoned racers that have been racing for a while were like, the pressure's going to kill him. And I was thinking the same thing. I was like, this is his first big event. There's no fucking way.
How old is Neon?
17. He's about to turn 18. Kid is a G. Absolute madman on the sticks, dude. Crazy. So there was like little moments like that I recorded. They were only like 20 seconds. It just wasn't enough to use. Like I also had the shot of the police being there, but they weren't there for like, I don't even think they were there for us, but I had like this little shot.
He just wanted to stay with the boys even though he already was finished, LOL.
There's just a little shot of like the pan and then the police being there because I just thought it'd be funny for like a B-roll shot.
Tiny whoops are gonna so get that nerd laid.
But it wasn't, I don't think it had anything to do with us. And actually, Borg Slayer, Jace came outside and we were all out there smoking joints and shit. He was like, hey guys, I know it's legal here, but while the cops are here, could we just keep the joints away? Oh, fuck. It was such a good time, man. It was so much fun. There's a whole video, a B-roll of a joint circle where we were all just sitting out there. It was like 3.5 minutes of people passing a joint around bullshitting. I only took like 5 seconds from that for the B-roll, the little smash clip in the beginning. Yeah, there's a lot of shit I wish I would have saved. Maybe I might put out an outtakes video eventually. I saved all the footage because I don't know what to do with it yet. I don't feel right deleting all of it. It's like it's almost 100 gigs. It's over 100 gigs because I filled up one of my memory cards from my GoPro. It's like 123 gigs, I think.
Someone should have power looped the cop car.
Oh, that would have been sick. Sick.
Brundle.
It was a good time.
The Jesse P stickering video was fun.
Dude,
there were like 10 joints and they just kept coming.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was the best. I walked outside with my jar of Keef, and I was just like, sprinkle, a little sprinkle for you. Man, it was fun. I haven't smoked that much in a long time. Like, I don't usually smoke, like, for fun. I kind of just smoke because I feel like shit if I don't. Like, my stomach gets all sour, and I can't eat, and sleeping's all fucked up. But, like, smoking for fun, man, I haven't done that in a bit either, and that was just, man, I had a blast.
Place a slap on cop car with a hoop for the win.
Man,
Jesse
that was such a
is
good
the
time.
sticker ninja.
That was what I was going to say. Jesse is, like, fun in a, just if a person was the thing fun, it's Jesse Perkins. Like, I walked up to him and I was high as pterodactyl tits. And I still walked up to him, like, kind of, I was being a little awkward, to be honest. I was, like, kind of, like, I was just past the point of, like, too high, where I was waiting for the come down a little bit, just so I'd feel a little more level. I was still kind of in that, like, phase where I'm like, oh, man. But once I saw Jesse, like, I don't know, man. It's just, he just takes the conversation.
Jesse is the Willy Wonka
and just makes
of FPV.
it fucking entertaining
Oh
and
my
fun.
god, hoop slap a sticker on the cop car. That would be sick.
He's just, I don't know, he's just so good at, like, being a human. About being, like, a good person. I don't know. I strive to be the type of man that Jesse P is. He's a good man. He's a good dad. And he is a hell of a
the Just
a
Breathe Man
community
high LOL.
asset, I would say. A very vital part of our community. I mean, he's fucking Mr. Tinywhoop. He is Mr. Tinywhoop. The Just Breathe Man high. Exactly. Yeah. The one where you gotta just, we gotta wait this out. Come on. We've been to this dark place before.
The guy
we can
literally
get out of here.
invented tiny whoops. If that doesn't say fun loving, I don't know what does.
It's true. It's very true.
Jesse is a very good man. Never seen him even get worked up.
No, man, I don't think that he could. I don't think he has that bone in his body, you know? He's just not, he doesn't operate like that. Even like, you guys know, I like to poke fun at everybody,
Tequila
including
shots.
myself, because I don't care. Oh, Nick announces, wait. Oh, Nick didn't announce, oh,
He got
wait.
Micro to fly a hoop for Chris' sakes.
Oh, man, I hope. Okay, I hope that he was supposed to show this already. But anyways, damn, now I don't know, because I don't know if he was gonna let it out yet. I don't want to
Maybe
show
during
it.
Hoop House Vandalism year.
I don't know. Brandon already posted it though.
Community Gandalf.
Yeah, I'll just show you guys. Okay. Mr. Burns has new sticker that Dogwood Graphics, or Brandon DeLong, for those of you who know him by that name, he did for him. And I got to admit, this is fucking good. This is like... He sent me the original version of it this morning, and I was looking at it, and I was like, man, this is going to fucking kill. This is amazing. Like, talk about nailing, like, just Nick Burns in one sticker.
Holy catfish.
Fucking beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful.
Holy catfish! What's going on?
So anyhow, he's got that.
That is insane.
I think he's going to be selling it, or maybe
that is slick.
Making stickers. I don't know. I don't know what he plans on doing with it. Honestly, I hope he sells it of some kind, so I can
how
get
do
one.
I get one? LOL.
I don't know yet. That's kind of why I didn't want to show it. But Brandon already posted it, so people are going to ask eventually. I don't think Nick's talked about it yet, though. Yeah, Nick hasn't mentioned it yet, at least on his Facebook. So hopefully Brandon didn't drop that too early.
I wish I was an artist like that.
And hopefully I didn't show it too early, but it is posted on Facebook, so I didn't spill the beans. It was already out there. I was just showing it to you guys because I was excited. I'm excited for him. I think it's fucking awesome that he's getting some stickers made, or whatever that is.
Got the Just Breathe Man high a few days ago. Took a dab and I put a bit more cheese on my cracker than I should have. Mad anxiety attack.
Ooh.
I
haven't had that happen in a while.
Thanks.
The anxiety part. I have had it happen, but luckily, knock on wood, that shit happens very rarely for me. But I've definitely, experimented with dropping some blobs on a bowl of flour, and like just it hit me way too hard. You know what usually does it for me is if I'm drinking a little bit, like if I'm having a few beers and then I smoke, and I'm not
He
even
was
thinking.
mentioning about how pricey
'Cause I just
getting
smoke
graphics done were
all
on
the time.
Fat Pastor's streams. I want to meet Nick. Nick is
So I'm
cool
usually
AF.
good with smoking, and I don't even think twice about it. But then if I'm drinking a little bit, and I'm like tipsy, and I don't realize it, and then I smoke, oh, buddy. Woo! Nail me to the floor, dude, because I'm fucking floating. I hate that shit. I want to meet Nick, too. I've talked to Nick a ton. I keep saying he's like the micro FPV dad that we always wanted. He's just a baller ass dude. Love Nick to death. Yeah, that shit can get scary though. Getting to the anxiety attack point, that shit can get really scary. Not my monkeys, not my circus. That's a fact. He was mentioning about how pricey Okay, yeah. So Brandon is an amazing artist. Brandon
I want
DeLong,
Nick
Dogwood.
as a dad.
Really good artist.
We
it's
must
just
keep it quiet.
for good
Do your
for good
fucking
work.
homework.
You pay a lot, you know. So we have one design done by Brandon. It's the Wonky Nips. Hang on. It's the Trippendales one. Not Wonky Nips, sorry. This was before Wonky Nips was a thing. The Trippendales shirt that we have, that design, the one of Chris Farley, that one is from Dogwood Graphics. He made that one for us. Amazing work. Really good artist. It's expensive. It is expensive. But, again, you get what you pay for, and he's a good artist. So you are getting good quality shit out of it. Where is it? There you go. This one. This was done by Dogwood. The little Trippendales one. My personal favorite. I think it's one of our more slept on t-shirt designs, mainly because people don't
The
want to
Just
wear
Breathe High is when the higher dimensional beings enter the chat.
the chubby fat guy with his skivvies on. People just don't want to wear that on a shirt. I get it. I wouldn't want to either, I guess, but it is a fun shirt if you fly at least. It's a fun shirt because you get it. But otherwise, people would just think it's a shirt from a male strip club, perhaps, where they have
The Clockwork Gnomes.
where they have Chris Farley lookalikes dancing. This also,
Speaking off, did my shitty drawing work out well?
I still want to get this redone. I want somebody to make their own version of it and make it, sell it, and I'll buy one. I'll buy the shirt. We have that sticker, but I want a shirt. Yes, I'm working on it. So I'll show you what I was doing with it. Spoiler alert, everybody that's here. You're getting a little bit of inside info of a new shirt design coming out on Infinity Loops. One that I've been working on currently today, and Jake did a lot of the legwork for. I've just been kind of cleaning it up. Let me show you what it looks like for
They are not sending their best LOL. I approve.
Okay, so the one that you sent me, Jake, looks like this. So if you get in there, you see like how there's like holes in all the shit. So this is the one I've been working on today, and I've just been kind of cleaning up all the lines, redrawing them, and adding in some, like just beefing up the color.
Suck.
Like all of this, I've basically just been doing this all day, like measuring out my paintbrush, sampling the color, and then just like just kind of filling in the blanks of where there's a little bit of paint missing. That's all I've been doing today though with this. But eventually, what I've wanted for forever was I want a diamond either on fire or very broken.
Damn it, Procreate WTF, your second one is how mine looks.
I want shit to be burned up and broken on it, so I still have some more work to do there. But then I want, they always say diamonds are forever. I want to say diamonds aren't forever. I've had this joke in my phone since I blew up like 9 diamonds in a row. I was like, I have to make like a shirt now at this point that says diamonds aren't forever, because it was just like a funny thing that popped into my head. And that's just how I operate. So, yeah, that's coming soon. Jake FPV, big help on this. I'm leaving his signature on there. I actually got to clean your signature up. It's got a little bit of a blue hue to it. But yeah, I just went over and kind of like roughly drew the lines. I noticed you kind of roughly drew them for the most part as well. As far as like, they're not like perfectly lined up exactly where they should be. I kind of like that better, honestly. I think it looks a little more like a sketch and less like just a digital version of it. But anyways, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to that one.
But the motor pads look easy to solder. I can't believe my fresh
Do you not
Fractal
like
75
the
diamond actually
soldering
works.
pads?
I feel like I got lucky.
I thought the motor pads on the diamond were very nice. I thought they were very well spaced out and large. The issue was that they had the ESC right on the other side of the pad. So if you heat that bitch up, usually you torch your ESC or you fuck it up somehow. I don't know how exactly you fuck it up because I'm not that kind of guy. I don't understand these things, but I do know it happens.
Ugh, that pisses me off so much that it got all artifacty. Also, I went for the not straight line cartoony style. Sorry, LOL.
Don't apologize. I like it better. I like it better like that. No. Please don't apologize. I like it. And thank you. It's a huge help having it. I could sit here all day and retrace that thing. Doesn't make a difference to me. Retracing it is fine.
Make a trippy spin Aaron T
The
cinematic
initial
so I can
picture,
get another laugh when
that was the hard
Sayani
part
starts
for
bitching.
me. So the fact that you did that part, that's a huge help because that's taking everything, putting it where it needs to be. I just need to trace over what you did and fill in the lines a little bit. That's all. I mean, it's nothing. Easy peasy. It'll be great though. It'll be awesome. It's going to be a good shirt. You're going to love it. It's going to be the best shirt you've ever seen. It'll be the best diamond flight controller shirt you've ever seen. I'm going to get all of them printed China. I hate that flight controller so much. Yeah, most people do. That's why I think it would be a great shirt. I think it would be an awesome shirt. Because, yeah, I love to hate it because it's
Holy
a great
shitheads,
flight
LOL.
controller when it works. But here, this is what led to this shirt. This is my pile of dead diamonds. Legit. And there's more in that pile now. This picture was taken like over a year ago. So there's way more in that pile now. So I think it's time. I think it's time for the Diamonds Aren't Forever shirt. I have a memo in my phone with all these t-shirt ideas that I've saved, and that's one of them that's been on there for forever. My biggest holdup was I was like, I'm not drawing a fucking diamond. It's gonna look like shit. And then
I would knock all the fits off those.
Jake and I are talking
How
in New
comes
York, and
your
I'm like,
diamonds have lead tits, mine don't. LOL. Save M.
They used to. I think they got rid of like I said, this is an older picture. They used to have the little LEDs on the tip there, on the flat edge. Which actually I can snap those off of this board and save like 0.2 grams. Why the fuck didn't I do that? I took the camera plug off. I didn't snap the LEDs off? Shit. I'm cutting that off. I bet this
Bring
thing...
me the Horizon
this thing's
reference
under,
diamond Aaron T forever.
This thing's under 16 grams then for sure at that point. Because it's like, I think, last I checked it was like 16-ish. Yes, this is an FR Sky diamond. It's hard to tell, but there's a very long FR Sky antenna that runs through the frame. I just had it tucked in there nice and tight. But this is the old FR Sky. ELRS wasn't on a diamond yet. You couldn't get a diamond flight controller that had Express LRS built in. That wasn't until later, after I built this. So that whoop's a little old. That was with the first run of diamonds that came out, and those things were fucking tanks. I don't know what happened. They were so good. I bought like 4 or 5 of them when they first dropped.
Janwin will said board you helping
And they
with
were
come
great.
out sounds cool AF.
They were awesome. They worked fantastic, and they were tanks. They lasted forever. I still have 3
I have a
diamonds.
few FRSKY boards.
2 diamonds. I still have 2 diamonds from back then that still work perfect, and I fly them all the time. 2 of them they're in my daily flyers. It's just I don't know what happened. Somewhere along the line, diamonds just started being complete ass. Where they would just blow up, the FETs would blow up instantly.
That shirt is gonna succeed bigly.
It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be a great time. Yeah, I think it'll do good. I love it. The design is awesome. I think Jake did a great job with it. And again, I love the cartoony style of it because now it doesn't look like it looks like our kind of t-shirt. We don't do shit that's like schematic drawings where everything is perfectly
The
symmetrical.
diamonds the lady want and the men hate.
It's true. It's very true. It's a good point. It is a good point. I heard somebody mention the Bring Me Horizon.
We are gonna get
reference,
the
which is funny.
diamonds to pay for it.
That's a good song.
China.
Forever.
Witch hunt.
Jada. It's gonna be huge. It'll be the best diamond t-shirt you've ever seen in your life. I've seen a lot of diamond t-shirts, and trust me. Trust me. People have told me. My diamond t-shirts are the best. They're the greatest. Ah, fuck, alright.
Squirt. Alright fellas, I've gotta get my ass to class at 9 a.m. TM laters.
Ditto.
One
not
of
to class,
my favorite
but I gotta get
songs
out
by
of here.
Bring Me the Horizon.
That's a good one. Alligator Blood is my second favorite. Pray for Plagues is probably still one of my favorites by them. Pray for Plagues
Bing,
is a
bing,
classic,
bing,
though.
bing.
It's hard not to like Pray for Plagues. Do I have the Bing Bing Bong on there? I should get that on here. I wouldn't go to France. All right. We're going to wrap it up here, ladies and gents. Thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. Really means a lot. I do appreciate you all chilling into the odd hours of the night with me. We got tons of new shit I'm working on. Videos coming out. They're all public videos. No, we don't have any members-only stuff planned really until Whoop U second semester, but we might have some shit out members-only before then if I go get a bunch of bloopers
Wrap
and stuff
it up,
together.
B.
We'll see.
Peace YLS.
I'll let you guys know.
Fun hanging as always.
Again, everybody
Later,
that's
mofos.
that's a new member, we have members movie night 9:30 every Monday,
See ya,
9:30 Eastern p.m. Same time our streams normally start.
Party
that
is
time
over.
just on Monday. But yeah, it's for members. You're already qualified for it. Come on over. It's there for you.
Later guys, fly safe, be safe. See y'all.
Listen to yourself in the audio
Laters, all
of
stay safe.
my video. You are in there a couple times. Oh, listen for yourself in the audio. Okay, I will. I'll check it out after stream. Yeah, by the way, the pinned comment up above in chat or over there in chat, wherever you're looking. That is Skittles' new video, freestyle edit from the trip to New York that I was at as well. So go check that out. It's linked there. Make sure to drop a sub over on his channel. Follow
Roots,
iGal,
chips,
follow
chains,
Race
dip.
Gal. If you're into freestyle, if you're
CYA
into
later,
racing,
alligators.
he's got you covered in both
Peace
departments.
y'alls. Thank you again, asbestos fibers.
All right, boys and girls, thank you again, everybody, for hanging out tonight. You all have been amazing. I hope you enjoy your Wednesdays. Get out there and fly in the sim if you can't. We'll see you guys Thursday night. If OG's here or not, we will be live, either me or him,
Dozen
Thursday
T,
night.
dozen T, dozen
So
T,
I will
dozen
see you
T,
guys
dozen T, dozen T,
Thursday
dozen T,
night.
dozen T, dozen T.
Have a good one. Take it easy, guys. Peace.
Good night. I love you all, dirty birds. Night owls. Xianzai wo yu bing chilling wo han 11 huan bing chilling den shi sa du yu ji ching ju bai bing chilling.